Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there.
How you doing, chumbadas?
Woo!
I'm back from my trip, so
Outer
it's
space.
good to see you. I'm back from outer space. I'm turning around now. Oh, I don't know how much we can use that for fair use.
10 seconds for fair use.
Is it?
Careful.
I never remember. So, as such, I am a little disorganized, but thank you for joining us today as we consider our Night City campaign. I am GM Blank. With me today is the lovely Jess playing Moxie 11, Surly Street Reporter. We've got Hades playing Cass, the happy-go-lucky solo, and Games as Wraith, the rocker boy with a cause.
I'm not described as the lovely.
Fair.
Sorry.
I've got nothing to say. That's all.
You missed a week. We saved up all our sassiness.
I hope the session last week was good. I have not seen it yet, but I will soon.
Yay.
It was phenomenal. Hades did a really great job. If you guys have not yet watched it.
Yes!
Oh, thank you.
On that note,
Thank
if you
you.
have not yet watched it, it is still available on Twitch. It will be available beyond that, because Twitch only holds it for like a few, my hiccups, a week or so. Beyond that, it will be available on our Patreon as a Patreon benefit. So you'll get the link there for all of you Patreons who would like to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I think that going forward, all the one-shots that we do in our free time will end up on the Patreon for permanent content, but temporarily be available on Twitch for VOD and such. So
Correct. Or that is our tentative plan for now.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Right? That's great. Sorry, I'm still like trying to find my notes here. Okay. So, if you're new or even a little lost, you can check out our YouTube channel. That has all of our full episodes of this campaign, as well as a bunch of short summaries done by Jess as Moxie 11. And that gives us, they're like 5-minute episodes that give a synopsis of the previous episode. So altogether, they're probably like, I don't know, maybe an hour now. I don't know. 5
we're on
times
episode 24 now.
5 times
Yeah.
24. 20. Did you do
I don't think you say
episode
5.
0?
So an hour 20. I don't think I did include episode 0, so no, this would be episode 25.
25.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, because I'm like episode 00. It doesn't get a number that is its number.
Yeah. And it's appropriately named because it's a bizarre land.
Not
Things
canon.
are
So canon.
It's pseudo-canon.
Yeah.
It is. It's like half canon.
Yeah.
It's like the Star Wars universe. They'll just keep referencing things that they said, no, that's not canon anymore.
Hey,
All right.
thank you for the sub. I appreciate that, Teddy. Good
Thank
to
you,
see you
Teddy.
as always.
Thank you, Teddy.
Yes, thank you so much.
We also have a bang plot, which somebody did. Thank you, Hades. That kind of discusses the last episode. Though that one in particular might be old. I was out of town, so forgive me for not updating it. We will go through a synopsis here in a minute. I'll pass it on to Games to talk about Pride Month.
Yeah. So, because it is Pride Month, and we usually direct you guys towards a charity, the charity that we're directing you to currently is called Tabletop Gamers with a Y, Inc. It's a nonprofit organization whose mission is to promote diversity, equality, and inclusion by championing the visibility and recognition of LGBTQIA+ community through tabletop gaming. Their website is http://Tabletop Gamers. That's GAYMERS.org. They're actually a really cool organization. They're doing a lot of good stuff. They're going to a lot of the major cons, and they're good guys over there. Go check them out, see what they're up to, and if you want to throw some money their way, please consider doing so.
Exactly. And if you have a little bit to spare after that, consider helping us out. You can subscribe to us with your Amazon Prime account. If you link your Twitch account and your Amazon Prime account, you get one free sub. Spend it on us. We're good people. Maybe. We also have a Patreon that you can go to, and lots of content on there, exclusive content. You can also get merch, things like mugs, stickers, shirts, and hoodies are out there. So that's pretty cool. But there's also things like Jess did a expose for NewsSat, and that's on there. That was cool.
Yeah, Moxie's very first piece that went out is actually written. You guys can check it out.
Very cool.
Nice.
And we plan on having little cool things like that as time goes on. You know, very cool. So go check out our Patreon. That's patreon.com/savesversedeath. Hey, we do have a thing. Neat.
I know.
Nice.
I'm always like, do we? And then I'm always really excited when it pops up. Yeah.
We did plan ahead.
Does not change
Yes.
every week. I do the same thing.
And if you're not on our live stream, the description below will have all of this information. And that's for sure. It's there, I think. Maybe.
Yes, I always had it.
Anyway, I will pass this on to Jess to handle our new follower report.
Yes, we have 2 new followers. Thank you guys so much. We're almost, I think, 80 now? We almost have 80
We're
followers.
very close.
That's super exciting.
Yeah, it's cool.
We're at 100 and something percent of our goal.
101%. That is an outdated goal. We need a new
To like
goal.
100 people, and I don't know. Things will happen. I have no say
Probably.
over that. And just sure, things will happen, guys. Things. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Something
So-
will happen.
Thank you so much to Arendiel who was followed, and the Time to Float show, which is just a really awesome name. So thank
That
you
is
guys so
cool.
much for getting us closer to 100, where things and stuff will be happening.
Woohoo.
Somebody might tap dance, but I'm not going to tell you who.
It's nobody here.
And I'm never gonna. Anyway.
Yes, anyway. Then I guess we'll hand the stage over to Hades, who will handle our recap.
All right. So I know it's been 2 weeks now, so it's probably a good one. While eating food and listening to the less than stellar performance of one of Wraith's new songs, Moxie and Cass go back into the club, and because they saw the man who kidnapped Jenny in the video, Wrath spends his time with his groupies trying to get a hold of Z, while Cass and Moxie lose the man in the club. They wait for Wrath when they leave Wraith when they leave the club for the second time. The streets are nearly empty. It's really late at night. We meet up with Kaze, who was going to meet us after she got off of work. She tells us to just leave it alone. Don't search for her. She believes Kenner is likely dead in a bag. That Jenny was brought to the back, but people from the back don't come back out. So we're going to keep looking, and she asks us to find our friend Nina and tells us a bit more about the two who took Jenny, Diva, and is it Elric? Elric.
Yeah.
It's nearly dawn, but we decide to stop at Z's to make sure she's all right. Well, Wraith goes in alone, and she's dead in a very graphic scene with lyrics painted on the walls. Wraith asks us to leave and calls the cops and waits for them and then walks home. Cass heads to Kammi's. Moxie heads to her cube for the first time in a while to feed Vim and gather some supplies before heading back to the safe house. And thank you for writing that, Moxie.
Yeah, you can tell
I'm
because
so
she talked
sorry.
about awesome I did.
No, you did it. Thank you.
I said the performance was bad. Just the performance of it. The song, the lyrics, I'm sure, were stellar.
Somebody will like them.
Yeah, the girl in the car
Right?
in front of the safe house. She was like all over it.
It's true.
Unless you played a different one, in which case.
Right. Who knows?
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot. Damn. Last episode was
Heavy?
Not only
depressing.
that,
Yeah.
I would like to note that before we talked to Kaze, we were in the bar where Wraith talked to Dracul. And before that was our whole situation with the dye knife people. Like, we have had the longest day. Like, I think this day has stretched, 4 or 5 episodes now?
I think you're right.
Injured downtime. Our entire 25 episodes has taken place over 3 days. But we've gotten injured enough that it's taken a few months.
Yeah.
Right.
Month
kinda
3
true.
only because a month and a half is injury recovery.
It's kind of true. But that's the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
So, one more thing I forgot. Quick announcement before we get into our game. Next week we will have a later start time. We'll start at was it 10 Eastern? 10 Eastern. Next week. So, just so you're all aware. I'm not sure if that's going to be a permanent thing or temporary. We're trying out a new time slot. See if it works a little better for us. So, yeah. Look for us then. 10 Eastern. We'll get started. If I recall, you guys had all head to your beds for the evening, except for you, Wraith. You had decided to walk the streets of Night City. But Cass goes back home to Kammi. Moxie goes to the safe house off the Del Coronado, a kind of hotel there. Wraith, you walk the city streets for the night. Is there anything in particular you were looking to do?
I had gone to the coffee shop where her and I had that conversation briefly.
Spicy
And
Pete.
yeah, and sat at the booth that we last had that conversation at. But ultimately, no. I just kind of wander and try to get my head straight.
Okay. You spend the whole night, kind of lost in your head, going over, the times you had with Z and Rico in your band together. It's quite a painful evening. Self-reflective in some ways. Just what could have gone differently. And you really can't see an alternative. I mean, the chips fell where the chips fell. Rico planned on, you know, Rico really brought this on all of you, more than anybody.
Doesn't really fix the situation much, though.
It doesn't. But yeah. So eventually, you know, the sun starts to rise over the eastern hills.
I was walking more or less aimlessly. What part of town do I end up in?
Probably you're walking through the streets of New Westbrook when you when the sun starts to rise. You're traveling kind of parallel with the 828 highway, and walking by some sort of there's a little shopping center off to your right, and some different like apartment buildings on your left.
Is there a bus stop near me?
Sure.
I'm gonna sit down, and while I'm waiting for the bus, I am going to text the high-res photos I took of the poem, the crime scene, basically,
Sure.
to my buddy who does our promotion.
Okay. You're talking about David?
Yeah.
David.
David.
Yeah, David.
Not to be confused with Dave Wacko.
Right,
Exactly.
that's different, Dave.
It's different Dave.
So you send it to him at like 6 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything in particular you want to send along with them, or are you just sending the pictures?
Ellipses afterwards.
Okay. Okay.
And when the bus arrives, I'm gonna take it to probably where Kammi lives. I suppose it's also your house, Cass and Kammi's. I always assume Cass is more or less homeless, and it's just Kammi's house.
It's more hers than mine, to be fair.
I like that we all seem to have that image where it's really Cammy's place. Cass just gets to be there right now.
I mean, you're not wrong. Are you guys heading up? Or wait, I'm sorry. Are you heading back?
On the bus, I'm gonna ride towards their house and then wait outside until somebody wakes up.
Okay. Public transportation is kind of few and far between. You're fortunately in New Westbrook, which still has kind of some of the glitz and glam from the 2020s. Although it is highly populated by the city's homeless. Hey, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that, Chubbin.
Yes, thank you.
So, eventually, a rickety, like, years out of maintenance bus does come by to pick you up, and maybe cost you 5 eddies. But you're on your way. Yeah, we definitely appreciate you being here, Chubbins. Um, 3 months. Oh, very cool. Very cool. So you're heading back on the bus towards back towards Watson, leaving, the fancy Westbrook neighborhoods. Heading back, is there it takes you maybe, I don't know, probably like an hour and a half to get there, but you arrive in front of Kammi's apartment.
Can I stop and get a couple of soy coffees, a couple of coffees on my way up?
Sure, yeah, there's a vendor on the way that you could pick up some caffeine from. Actually, Spicy Pete's is right around this area.
Not going to Spicy Pete's.
That's fair.
What?
Anyway, so yeah, you have entered, the kind of more industrial looking area of Watson. Well, right at that spot between where it becomes really industrial towards, more construction and gentrification and arcologies being erected. The apartment itself is pretty run down, and yeah, you arrive, or you stop at a vendit, pick up a few soy calves.
Stop at the door. Right.
It's just
I'm sorry. We're Star Wars.
Yeah. You pick up a few coffees and get to the...
At the door, I'm going to take a deep breath. Mm-hmm. And then happily knock on the door.
Well, it's like a buzz or... I'm just kidding.
Happily buzz.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
No. This place, it does have a buzzer grid, but yeah, the main door has actually been broken off its hinges, so there's no
lockpick, even if it wasn't.
Fair enough. Like, nobody's buzzing me in. So you head into the apartment.
It's all the buzzers.
And head up to her floor, to her room, knock on the door. Cass, what are you two doing?
How is she, what time in the morning is it?
Probably like 7:30 at this point. AM.
So it's only been like 4 hours?
Yeah.
I don't even know if I would wake up to that.
Like 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'd wake up. Maybe she would.
Okay.
Because she's been in bed for like 3 days solid.
That's true. That's a good point. So, Wraith, it takes a moment, but the door is you hear it unlatching from the inside.
The moment I start to hear that, I put a big fake smile on my face.
Okay. Kammi is on the inside of the door. She's opened it a crack.
Coffee like into the crack of the door. Morning, kiddo.
She says, "Be quiet. Cass is still sleeping."
I brought him coffee too.
Well, he's asleep. All right. What are you doing here?
We got work to do.
Work. She appears to be, I mean, she's still got some bit. Well, it's actually wrapped around her torso, though you can't see it because she's wearing like a really like 3 sizes too large shirt of some old.
I know it's not her style, but I thought you were gonna say a kamiguri, which are like the adult onesie pajamas.
No. It's just a t-shirt that has like a few holes in the like
Moth-eaten.
Yeah, like moth-eaten and nearly threadbare. It's like the fabric's so thin.
Well
that it
worn.
doesn't- Like
Most of my clothes.
yeah. And it's
Okay.
right. So it's just this like graphics t-shirt of some old computer company that actually went down in like 2030. Anyway, she's wearing that and pretty much just that and maybe a pair of socks. And she pulls open the door to let you in and says, "What are you I mean, why are you so chipper? Have a seat."
Too much needs done. I come in and like start to sit down and then stand up and start pacing a little bit.
You want a cigarette?
I would love a cigarette.
Okay. She closes the door behind her and leads you out to the little balcony area where they have 2 like folding chairs set up with like a cardboard box of maybe a stereo in between them as the kind of
The table.
as the table where the ashtray sits. And she leads you out there, picks up a pack from the table and a lighter, and puts both in her mouth, lights it up, and then hands you one.
When I hold the cigarette, I'm gonna hold it like
Like a joint?
Like a joint.
yeah, but not like somebody who like, because if I was like smoking a joint, it would be more like intentional. This is like very genteel the way I'm holding the cigarette.
Alright. She kind of watches you.
I'm gonna inhale heavy but not deep, and then exhale all of the smoke almost immediately.
She just kind of watches you and... So, what's this news you got? Or what's
Well,
this business you want to do? She takes a
Well,
drink of her
I don't
coffee.
want to. I suppose the cast has probably updated you to what's going on.
I mean, a little bit. I've kind of been passed out for a few days. Don't smoke it like that.
I probably shouldn't be smoking around you anyway. You're hurt. I'm gonna put it out.
Sure, whatever, man.
She's smoking.
So,
Sometimes you're a gonk motherfucker.
thank you. I accept this, and I'm gonna roll forward with it.
Alright.
So our options are to betray our new gang member friend, or to betray a guy that we already don't like. The problem is, if we betray the guy we don't like, it was the person who gave the lungs to a friend of ours that we do like.
Moxie.
Yes.
Quick character question, Moxie. How much would they know about this?
About
the eyes.
what happened?
Yeah. I assume I know almost nothing.
I don't. Yeah, I remember you guys asked how she was breathing, and she said she
didn't
had
wanna
a.
say, yeah.
Yeah,
In the
think she
last
said she
episode,
had
I think you said.
a visitor who had replaced her lungs for future favors, And then last
Yeah.
episode, she said they were super powerful. She cannot go against this person. She has no choice. And yeah, I think she described him slightly,
All right.
if I recall correctly. But you guys just kind of accepted it. We're like, okay, didn't ask any questions. So she was like, cool. That's all I need to tell them. Very powerful. No, she did tell them that he made himself like entirely disappear and took out any trace of his existence. Like, he's got power, he's got money, he can do things, and she cannot say no.
Kammi says,
Holding my coffee cup like between my hands.
"You know what? You better smoke that cigarette because I lit it. And there's nothing worse than re-smoking a cigarette."
Yeah, I pick it back up.
She holds hers up to you so you can light yours.
Okay, I inhale deeply and it like gets some in my lungs and like cough.
Anyway, okay, so betray the friend or betray the friend of a friend.
Yes.
How close are they to... How close
See,
are
here's
they?
the thing. I feel like Moxie's helper,
Mm-hmm.
benefactor,
Person.
I feel like they may be an evil, terrible corporate person, and I do not care for corporate people. But I do care for Moxie.
Sure.
The gang member that I like, that
It's a gang member.
Moxie's... Well, everybody's in this story is either a corporate or a gang member or Moxie.
And she has her own class.
Hey, what do you think I am?
Well, I mean, you're not in this portion of the story.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you would get a category.
Okay. So what are you?
Okay. I am the guy telling the story, the narrator.
What's Cass?
Your boyfriend.
What? I'm not in the story. Alright.
The important thing here is
I think I'm missing the point.
we can
yeah.
either betray my morals and help a corporate person,
Uh-huh.
but help a friend, or help a terrible, terrible gang member. So I guess, I mean, that's right, but they are pretty cool, and it would be nice to have friends for a change, because we're really bad about not having any friends. Do you know how many gangs in the last 2 months we've made enemies with? Like 4 of them. That's a lot of gangs for a couple of months.
Well, I mean, you put yourself out on the street and you're gonna make enemies or friends, you know?
I get that. I would just like to have some friends.
Well, what do you know about the guy, other than you suspect he's a corpo?
Well, Moxie hasn't really said much. He's very powerful.
Okay.
He's made himself completely disappear from the grid.
Okay.
He has a jet
A jet.
and was willing to just give her lungs in return for a future favor, which apparently is to ice this gang leader. Which really doesn't feel like our job.
I don't know. You want my 2 cents on this?
I mean, you're part of the team. At the end of the day, though, I feel like we're losing time because also wrapped up in literally all of this is Rory,
Who's that?
Moxie's. Pawn's son.
Oh. Alright. You had a job with that.
Yeah, and so we were supposed to go and get him out of trouble because he was missing, but he wasn't missing, and we could get him out of trouble if we helped the new gang leader, the one that we're supposed to betray, by screwing over a different gang leader who's the one that now we have to protect.
Well, that sounds like quite a pickle.
Uh-huh. These are good. What brand are these?
The cigarettes?
Yeah.
I think they're Biotechnica.
So that's why I'm here. I figured we'd get a head start, rally the team together, and let's go get the salt.
Alright, I can start calling everybody up if you want.
Well, do you feel like Cass may need a little more sleep?
Yes. And you look like you need sleep too. I can see those bags under your eyes from a mile away.
I'm golden.
Why don't you go get in the bed and get some sleep?
No, I don't have time to sleep today, but thank you. I've got some other stuff, errands I'll go do.
No.
Just get a hold of me when the team's ready.
I think you should get some sleep.
I will. I'm headed up the street to the place I'm staying at.
Uh-huh. Alright, man. I'm not gonna force you to do anything, but I think you should take my advice and get some sleep because it sounds like we're gonna need everybody at their full.
I'm afraid of the dreams I would have, and I can't give myself the time to think about it.
What's wrong?
Other than just the streets, you know?
To an extent. What's wrong?
I shake my head with like tears starting to well in my eyes. Everything's good, man.
She says, look, I don't want to say it, but I saw you in the peephole before I opened the door. And you just... I don't know. What happened? Something happened last night.
I'm going to look away from her, like out the patio instead of not facing her. When Rico died, when I was the one, when Rico died, I felt like I had lost my only friend in the world and my whole life. And I let that fuck me up for a while. And then I was getting better and everything was cool again, but so I don't know if you know much about where I was before you guys met me, but I was in a band with Rico and Z, and we actually all used to date each other, this weird throuple nonsense. But so I was trying to get back to something that made sense, trying to get back to music, and the music's all I really know, you know?
Sure.
And I feel like that part of my home is now gone forever because Z didn't make it, man. She washed out.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Hard on the streets.
That's rough.
So I got stuff to do this morning. But let me know when the team's together. Thank you so much for the cigarette. It was delicious.
She says, sure. Hey,
And I leave.
I just... Oh.
I stop if she starts talking. Yeah, I start walking past her.
She, she says, hey, I kind of get that. You know, maybe it wasn't a home to me anymore, but my mom, I don't know how much you know about me, but she was heavily involved with the Valentinos in Central Night City. And she used to be a mule for them, transporting drugs, and she got pretty heavy into that stuff. To the point where she was reached a low in her life where she had to sell off her kids. And I was young, so I didn't really know her too good. But I tried to come back later. And, well, she didn't make it either.
Turn, because I was facing 3/4 away from her. I'm going to turn back to her. Is it okay that I hug you?
Yeah.
I'm going to hug her lightly because she's injured, and I'm just going to tell her other people's decisions aren't our fault.
Yeah, you should remember that too.
The hug just a little bit tighter, but not hard. Take care. Let me know when the team's ready. And if you ever need to talk about it, let me know.
I guess all I want to say is, like, just because that world is one you knew doesn't mean you can't be part of a different one, right?
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Mine has changed dramatically a few times. Now I'm here, with Cass and Moxie and even that weirdo, Kenner.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
I say that. I go, oh.
What?
We got some potentially bad news about Kenner.
Her face sinks a little.
No, it's not. It's not for sure that he is washed out. And we're going to do everything we can.
All right.
Right?
Sure. Look, I'm tired of being on the bench for this thing, so... Yeah, let's get everybody here now.
Yeah, I feel like maybe sooner rather than later might be a good plan.
Alright.
Also, we're kind of in the middle of like 3 separate jobs at the moment, and we should probably really focus down on one of them.
I agree. I mean, I don't really know the circumstances, but...
Let's all get on one page,
Sure.
shall we?
Alright, I'm gonna go wake up Cass. Do you want to call Moxie?
Sure. She almost never answers when I call, but yes, I would love to.
Alright.
Can I borrow your agent?
Sure.
Thanks.
She goes back. She goes back.
Smart.
She goes back inside and takes off. What?
I just wanted to say, great scene, Blank and Wraith. that was awesome.
Yeah, thank you. That was really
That was
good.
really good.
So heartbreaking.
Thanks, guys.
So good.
Yeah.
She walks back inside to the nightstand next to Cass and digs around. There's an ashtray with overflowing with like old cigarettes and just cellophane and other trash, as well as just like bits of jewelry and different things assorted on this pile of stuff. And she's just looking through. She's digging for her agent. She finds it. Like half of it has been knocked to the floor, and she hands you her agent while she moves to the bed and starts, kind of gently shaking Cass.
You wake up punching.
Just knock her out.
4 more hours.
Stay away.
5 more minutes. Ah.
Okay.
Oh. Hey, baby, you're up.
Mm-hmm. We have a visitor this morning.
Oh. Is it Moxie?
No, it's Wraith.
Oh, okay. I hope he's alright. I'm glad he's here.
He's something. Anyway, he's here to kind of start resolving some of these things, or the, I don't know, jobs that you have going.
Okay.
I don't think he got much sleep.
Yeah, didn't really either. Do we have any coffee?
He did bring some. And you're basically you're right there, Wraith. You can hear them and see them.
No, I'm still out on the patio. I never came in.
Oh,
When she handed
okay.
me the phone,
Gotcha.
I went out to give them privacy.
Gotcha.
But I left the coffee in the walk to the patio, so it is right there.
Okay. There's kind of a dresser on the way to the patio, and that's where he's left the coffee. So she goes up, or she stands up and picks it up and brings it back to you, while she hunts around for like a pair of jeans to tug up her legs and on and buckle up.
Yeah, I guess I'll get dressed too. Sipping on the coffee.
Okay. Wraith.
Alright.
Oh,
So go ahead.
Wraith. You buzz
I
Moxie.
called Moxie.
Moxie, you're getting a call from
Kammi.
Kammi.
I think she still has her phone set to blare if any of the group is in trouble.
Okay.
I don't think she would have turned that off. Yeah, I don't think she would have turned that off last night despite everything else.
All right.
So yeah, no, she'll answer the phone. She looks like shit.
All right. So you see a very disgruntled Moxie on the other side of the cam, and you see Wraith, who looks
Holding a coffee cup.
holding a coffee cup. His hair is kind of matted down at this point, and he looks like he has dark bags under his eyes.
Morning.
What happened? Why
No.
do you have Kammi's phone? Is she okay?
She's fine. We're having a team meeting.
Now?
Yeah. Sooner rather than later.
You know what? She's gonna
Carpe
check the
diem.
time on the agent, because she still had to
Probably
drive to
about-
the safe house, which was
Yeah, she's
Farther.
behind a few hours
Yeah.
on sleep.
so she's been sleeping for what, like an hour?
I'd say maybe no, probably like 3 at this point.
Okay.
Cass is right around 6.
Carpe diem, my friend.
Yeah, she'll check her agent and see that she's only been asleep for 3 hours. Wraith, it's very
Mhm.
early.
It is very early.
I haven't even
Or
got
some
a
would
full
say
night's rest.
It's very
I'm
late.
still injured from when someone shot me.
All right,
Does it have
so
to be now? Can it not wait?
I thought about that, and that's a good question. What if we do the meeting now? You come over here, we do the meeting, we decide what our plan going forward is, and then you can go back to sleep for a little bit while I start executing the plan.
How about, hear me out, I stay on the agent while we have the meeting, and that way I don't have to drive anywhere.
Yeah, with the price of fuel these days, that might not be a bad idea.
Oh,
Topical. I'm gonna go back in with the agent held out like this.
Okay.
Moxie exits the screen for a bit. She'll actually put on a shirt. Or like not her pajama, like she would have had like a loose t-shirt on. She'll actually put on something. And
People
some
clothing.
Pants. Yeah.
Okay. So you arrive, or you come back into the apartment as Cass is pulling up his pants. Kammi seems to be together and in the small kitchenette. Remember, this is like a studio, so all in one room. And there's kind of like an island that divides the kitchenette out, and there's a small table on the other side of that. That's in the living room, which is really the only other place to sit.
I'm gonna set the phone on the table.
Okay. I forgot. Did you guys stay with pre-packs? No, you guys are on kibble. So, I'm wondering what they're eating in their house.
oh yeah, it's kibble.
It's kibble.
I should have brought burritos.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think.
How much
Moxie
would it have
would've-
been for me to also bring burritos?
How many?
4.
4? 12 Eddies.
Okay. I also brought burritos.
Okay. Nice.
Moxie's on like the sofa with her bag of kibble that she would have packed when she packed her clothing.
Nice.
At least she has food. This is improvement from the last 2 days.
It's true.
Yeah.
So microwave burritos for breakfast. Very good.
Breakfast of champions.
Hey guys.
Yes.
Beef mint flakes at least. Which
That's
what
true.
I have here.
I brought you a burrito.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It beats that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. I think we're getting to a point that we need to decide what we're doing.
What do you mean?
How are we going to help Moxie's new friend without helping him? How are we going to continue doing this Jackal's Lantern thing? And I have a concert in like 12 days. So, I mean,
A lot on our plate. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, and I need to know the steps I should be taking now to work towards that. And I am not the planner of the group. I create problems. You guys solve them, I create them. So I need you guys to solve some problems here.
Okay.
Also, I think Kammi has decided that she would like a more active role in what's going on.
Moxie's agent comes out.
Yeah.
Should we call her back? Is she alright?
I can't imagine she just hung up on us.
Me either. That makes me worry. Do we have the car?
No.
She has the car.
No, she has the car.
Do we know where she is?
No.
Oh, God.
She may have gone back to the old apartment.
The old apartment? You mean your cube? Or her cube?
Yeah.
We should check there first. Let me see if she'll answer when I call her back.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I could call Rex and see if he knows if she's there.
I'm gonna call Moxie.
Okay.
During this time, the reason Moxie did actually hang up the phone is because she remembers that the eyes can listen to everything, and she hasn't had a chance to see if her phone is bugged. So she would like to see if her agent has been bugged.
Okay. Do you have electronic security, the skill? And some
Oh,
sort
I'm
of...
fairly
Yeah.
certain I do not.
Black sec.
Go see our friend at the phone repair store, which is right next to the doctor
I do
shop.
not have any points in
Yeah,
that
Mr.
skill.
Chip. You don't have any points. I'm gonna
Any electronic
say...
security tech?
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna say you have no idea how to search this thing for bugs.
I've never watched it. Okay. Shit.
You would know that if it was one of the old rotary phones, you could unscrew the handle and look for.
That's true.
Yeah, I figured at least if she could take take off the back and look to see if there's anything that looked odd, but
I mean, you can take it apart, but there's electronic chips and...
oh no, just like
And
you know,
circuit
when you
boards
take off the
and-
back and you can see the SIM card if there's anything
I guess my
low
point
key
is...
visibly there, and if there's nothing, she's just gonna be like, well, shit, I need Kammi's help.
I guess
and close the gates.
I guess my point is you can do that, but because you don't have any electronic security, you're not sure what is actually part of the phone versus what is not.
Would she have time to look at that and be like, I don't know what I'm looking at?
Sure.
Close it back up before they call her back?
Oh, before they call her back?
Before they call her back.
Oh, wow.
Do you have tools? Do you have electronics tools?
You do,
I'm pretty sure she does.
because I got them from Jenny's apartment, and she has them in that bag.
You have Wraith's bag?
I don't have my duffel bag, so I hope
It's
she
in
does.
the car.
Oh, it's in the trunk.
It's in the car.
But it
No,
had.
she would not have left it in the car.
No.
Because the car's in Maelstrom Turf. She has this half fear that it's going to get stolen at any point, so she would have brought it into the room with her.
Okay. Because I do know that he does have a electronics toolkit in that bag.
Mhm.
She knows he had the tech tool she bought him, so she probably at least start rooting for that.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, you'd find it.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I guess, long story short, sure. We can say that because
Can
they
I
had
fail
a...
this?
Yes, you are allowed to open it up, fail, and put it back together before the call comes in.
Thanks.
You don't have it like all the way back together. You
Yeah.
toss the battery into it while you're.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shit. Yeah, she answers.
Okay.
And you see her kind of like fumbling and the camera's like looking all over the place as she's still trying to like put the phone together.
What's going on? Are you okay?
Yes, no, I'm fine.
Oh, thank
Give me
God.
a second.
Jesus.
You're worried. Where are you?
I'm at the safe house.
Oh, okay.
Good to know her location.
That's
I
good to
don't
know.
where that
In
is.
case it comes up. Oh yeah, we have a safe house. Not
No,
ours.
It's not ours.
no. Rex has a safe house,
We have a safe house.
So we have a safe house.
and it
Just
finally,
like that.
the image finally kind of steadies,
Stabilized.
and then it faces the couch, and you can see Moxie again.
Cool. All right.
No, remember how I told you that my visitor found me because he could hear what was going on?
Oh.
No, you might want to get that checked out.
You're
Yeah, I need
a
someone who
spy.
knows more than I do.
You can bring it over.
Well, I
Do
was
you want
hoping,
her here?
You could also take it to our favorite arcade place.
No, you know what? I think eventually. That's what I was thinking. When we have use of a certain box.
Mm-hmm.
And see, the
Yeah.
problem is, if that was, this is why we needed a plan going forward. If that was already part of the plan, this would be taken care of.
I mean, when I found out, I don't know, 8 hours ago, I thought of it.
Been a
We
busy
just
day.
haven't gotten to the point of being able to execute it.
Well, I
I was
thought
hoping
we were
to
trying
actually have slept first.
sleep,
You know.
and then we were gonna catch up.
Oh yeah, I have a plan.
Whoa.
I'll come get your phone and the other thing, and then I will go to the arcade and get those things fixed while you sleep.
That's really not a bad plan, Moxie.
It's win-win.
Except we need a couple hours notice at least.
Well, text. We should
It's
text
gonna
him.
take
right
me a
do
while
we,
to get
do we
there.
even know when it opens?
24 hours, baby. I'll call up my good
Sometimes I
friend.
think you say things without really knowing the answer.
No, not sometimes. Not sometimes. This is likely an afternoon. at
How
least,
often am I
earliest.
wrong?
I do not have the mental energy to go over that right now.
Yeah,
See?
but this type of business might be 24/7.
Might be.
Well,
Plus, he could still be awake.
If-
It is pretty early.
if the business, if that was like regular business, sure, but it's not.
But it's like 8:30 in the morning. He might still be awake.
The early bird gets the worm.
Moxie picks up her agent, so the camera shifts slightly, and she would like to send a message to. None of you have, just for player me reference. I don't believe any of you have Swag's contact, correct? Other than
No,
Moxie?
he was very specific to give it to you for some reason.
Yeah, I want to say you're the only one who has it.
That's what I thought. Moxie will send him a text. That says, "Who? Good morning, darling. How soon
Aw.
can I have that favor that needs a couple hours ready today?"
Okay.
Or a couple hours prep time ready today. She'd word it better than I can, but to that effect.
So you ask how many hours? Wait, what? I'm sorry.
She without actually saying that she needs the box.
Okay.
Faraday
No,
cage.
you know what?
Faraday cage.
You know what? Nope. She's gonna say, "Good morning, darling. I need the cage today. When can you get it ready?"
Okay. Speaking of calls, Wraith, you do receive a text back. That's a question mark from David.
I respond. I don't respond. I pick it up and look at it and like start to type. So like the fact that I'm typing appears on the thing, and then I just delete it and put it in my pocket.
Okay. One of those types.
I don't know what to. I don't know what to say to him right now. So it'd be better if I didn't just say things.
Okay.
That's how I got in this situation in the first place.
Like,
I know.
Okay. No immediate response from Swag, Moxie.
She is not surprised in the least.
all right, well, we need.
I've texted. I've sent a message.
All right, so we can't keep talking around Moxie until we know.
Well, not with that any electronics around.
Yeah, but what if it's
electronics.
what if it's the and I like gesture to my lungs facing away from the phone so where she can't see me? What if it's the that's giving us up? Yeah, what if her boobs are giving us up?
Strong argument.
Well, it's not. Thank you, but I had a med scanner done over me, so
So it's nothing on you.
it's nothing in me.
Or in you.
It's got to be the comm then
Makes the most sense.
Mhm.
for the agent.
We can't keep talking about it right now, so I guess we can't have this meeting. I guess everybody gets to go back to sleep.
I would say that anything we've already done up to this point, he knows, and just keep going.
I'm gonna go start executing Plan R. I will see you later.
Don't know what that means, but we should
We-
message
R&R,
Moria
I hope.
and
Well,
tell her not to let her boy do anything stupid.
Okay.
the pirate costumes are still at the cleaners. Plan R is not a go.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the cleaners.
This analogy is lost on me.
You're not the only one.
Okay, thank God.
Yep.
What do pirates say? R.
Oh, it's too early in the morning for this shit.
I'm actually
All right.
well rested and I've already had enough.
Everyone's a critic. Alright, Mox, you get some sleep. Cass, you need more sleep.
I don't know. How do I feel, Blank?
Yeah, you're tired. Moxie and Cass both would have a -2 penalty. Going forward, Wraith, you'd have a -4.
I should probably sleep at least a little bit more.
I get that. Alright, you take care of that. I'm gonna go take care of some stuff. And then in a few hours, we'll all get together.
Why don't we set a time?
Right, I would feel a lot better since you said, Kammi's feeling left out. That you take her along with you on whatever errand you need to do today while we sleep.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
I would feel so much. I think it would mean a lot to her to have to do something for the team.
Whereas I agree with you.
Kammi Wraith Day.
All right, Kammi Wraith Day.
Cool.
Then we have a plan.
Look, I have a plan that I have thought about for a minute, but we can't talk about it right now.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So in 2 or 3 hours, how long do you need, Moxie?
I mean, I'm still fucked up from our firefight at the burnt arcade. Like, I could use a day.
Oh, okay. So maybe let's say like 5 o'clock. We just meet somewhere to talk, and you can still rest.
How about day after tomorrow?
Okay, day after. Whoa.
Day after tomorrow?
Not tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. We get together at the usual place and go over everything. Unless you hear back from your guy.
I thought we had some time, from what I understood.
No, I meant from our arcade man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right now everything's nebulous with all the rest of the jobs.
Okay.
But I feel like if there's a chance Kenner is alive, we should have probably started working on this an hour ago.
Well, that's where I was at. I mean, I was still worried about Kenner mostly.
Yeah.
Does he respond to any texts? Has anybody tried that first?
I've texted him twice.
Okay. No response?
Not yet.
Have we tried a geo tracker? Do anybody able to do that?
No, that kind of thing would have to have already been prearranged, or you can tap into it if you have police officer resources.
Okay, I was gonna say, how come in the movies they can, like, enhance?
Enhance!
Actually, since you said prearranged, we might want to consider that for ourselves.
Turn on
In
geologs
case.
for each other? We could do that.
Maybe.
I definitely
little
want to know
starkery.
race. I need to know race position at all times.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't want people to know my position at all times.
We are technically getting involved with 3 different gangs, one of which definitely already wants us dead. The other 2 probably will eventually. Yeah, if one of you gets, captured, I'd like to know where to start looking if you don't answer your phone. But sure. It's alright if you want to just remain.
It's not a bad idea, but how about we can turn them off?
Why don't you
With a
just get
secret
2
code.
phones?
You can always
One that-
turn it off. You
Oh,
have
you can
control
always-
over that.
Oh.
Okay, then yeah, I'm in.
I mean, just so we're clear, you can turn it off for personal people, but I still think Ziggurat reports all of that stuff to the authorities if they request it. So, just saying.
Well, that's something to discuss at our meeting we can't have right now.
I mean,
look at Moxie pointedly.
we can share it right now. I'm just telling you, like, if you're trying to, like, avoid the authorities or something, that's not really practical.
First of all, never avoid the authorities.
You know how you avoid the authorities the best?
Mm-hmm.
You become them.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm leaving. You guys are
Alright.
going back to bed.
I'm
Right.
not going to bed.
I know you're
Yeah.
coming with me.
Okay. So are
We
we
got work
sharing
to do.
these? Are we sharing these deets or not?
Not yet? No?
You
Wait.
3 definitely should.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll get back together with you when we can.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So set my phone up, please.
She takes it.
Hand her my phone.
Takes her a few seconds, and she sets both of your phones up.
Bye, Moxie.
Bye,
Sleep
Mox.
well.
Night.
I hang
Good
up.
night.
she hangs up. Or no, yeah, if you hang up first, then yeah. She's just gonna go pass out on the couch. She's just gonna be like right back to sleep. Like,
I'm
I don't know
gonna
why this had
smoke.
to happen right now.
All right, so you go smoke, you go to sleep. Wraith, Wraith,
and sleep.
Kammi, what are you guys doing?
Kammi, I will be right back with a car for us. Kind of. You stay here, spend a little time with your boy. I'll be right back.
Okay. Bye.
Be right back.
All right,
I
what are
leave.
you doing?
I'm gonna steal Z's motorcycle since I know where it is.
That is not a small walk.
Take a cab there.
Okay. Cost you maybe 20 eddies to get there.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, you get to Z's cherry red motorcycle.
I assume I would know where the key is kept, right?
Would you know where the key is kept? Probably somewhere in her apartment.
Yeah, but you know I can get in there already.
Sure.
I'm gonna get the key.
Okay. When you go back up to her apartment, there is some police tape over the door. But it seems like the officers there have, gone about their own business. They're too busy for a suicide. Her body is gone, fortunately. But there is kind of like some equipment set up just to get pictures of the scene. But it's been left behind. Probably on a call for something else. You enter the apartment without really any trouble and start rifling through her things. Z, as you know, was a synthesizer player, keyboardist. And you find lots of different notes with some music ideas scribbled up on them, and some of her, I guess, necklaces of various sorts, from gemstones to just actually an actual silver cross necklace, which is not something you really knew about her.
No.
And you find the key card to her bike eventually in that mess in her nightstand.
Can I grab like her backpack or whatever to put the notes in?
Yeah, she has a tiny vinyl red backpack that she used to carry for gigs.
I throw the notes in there and grab the key.
Okay, you do so. Grab the key and her backpack and put it on your back. Then what?
I'm gonna head back to Kammi's apartment.
Okay. You head back, get to the motorcycle, and start heading back to her apartment. Okay. I believe this thing had a sidecar, if I remember correctly.
It does. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you driving this, it's called a Brennan Apollo, the name of the motorcycle. It's kind of like a...
I'm going to take a quick note about it, but I will fill it out later.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll discuss the details of that later. I really need to start having, like, cards of things that I can just send you. But anyway, so yeah, you've got our motorcycle with the sidecar on it, and you are heading to, or back to Kammi's. Which takes you an hour in total, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Cass, at this point, I think you could actually be awake and have no penalties.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or pretty close to it anyway.
Well, I'm gonna let them have their day. She's been doing stuff for a long time, so
Sure.
I mean, I'll probably sleep, just, wake up naturally,
Okay.
and then if I meet up with them, we'll see what happens.
One thing I can say is you do wake up and she does, she is still injured. She could probably still use rest. But that's up to you. But if you want to let her, well, if you want to not say anything or what.
Yeah, I assume you guys will have the scene during that hour.
Yeah.
And it might be good, since we have 2 days that we're taking off, for you guys to both rest for today.
Well, I'm good to go,
Right.
but how?
You know, as she's doing stuff around the house, which is not cleaning, even though your house is in dire need of it. Instead, she's looking over things on her computer, and occasionally she grips her back and sucks air in through her teeth.
Oh, gotcha.
But doesn't say anything.
Are you sure you're up for going out?
She says, "I am tired of being home."
I get that. Okay, just be safe.
Okay.
I'll probably be up in a few hours if you need something.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
do you think Kenner's still alive?
He has as much chance of being alive as his sister. So it's hard to say. But he doesn't have skills that they were after, possibly. They might know he's a surgeon. But it's not a good place there. It's going to be hard to get into. It only has one exit that we know of.
Oh, God.
It would be a challenge.
Okay. All right.
That's why we're trying to fix Moxie's situation first.
Makes sense. I swear I looked over. I can't remember if it was her phone or her laptop for bugs. I think it might have been her laptop.
I think it was her laptop.
Hey, welcome.
Thanks for the
Thanks
raid.
for the raid. Hello, raiders. Appreciate that, Arna Sky Knight. Welcome. We're just in the middle of our Cyberpunk Red actual play, so sit back and enjoy. What are you guys coming from?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, 2 raids.
Yeah, we got raided twice.
Hello,
Pengy.
Pengy.
Hello,
Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. Oh, very cool. I have never played Phasmophobia, but I've
Fantastic.
heard that it's really cool.
Yeah, I've heard the same.
Yep. Hey, thanks for the cheer ×1. Jezzy Penguin 713. Phasma with fronds.
Huh.
Aren't fronds like hairs? I don't know. Hey, and thank you for the bits.
Yeah, thank you.
It's far too spooky.
Really good.
Yeah, that's why I've never looked into it. I'm like, nope. Mm-mm.
It's a lot of fun.
I'm sure it is.
If you like things that are mildly frightening.
I don't.
So we normally take our break about now, but I think we should put it off for a while because of all the raiders. So
Right?
appreciate
Yes.
it, guys. Oh my gosh,
thank you.
thanks.
Thank you,
Aw.
Jesse. Thank you, Penguin.
Jezzy.
Jezzy and Pengy.
Pingy and Penguin.
Yay, thank you.
What's the difference between the gray one and the purple one? I don't know. I don't know
I
anything about
I like
It
a
depends on
unicorn
what you're
heart.
doing, and yes, the unicorn
You know
heart is best.
It doesn't
That is
matter.
phenomenal.
I appreciate whatever support you're giving us.
Right?
Yes, exactly.
And I really like this cow emoji. Very cute.
It's a unicorn.
unicorn.
Oh, is it? I
Oh,
don't know.
That's why we don't have nice things.
Whatever.
All right.
Anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna ask Pengy, what are you in here? Where are you coming from?
I think they were all playing Phasmo together.
Oh, were they?
oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, very.
It's a big Phasmo party on Fridays or Saturdays.
Yeah. Who knows what day it is?
I don't. That's for sure.
Yeah. Maybe time. Father Time. Anyway, let's continue. So, don't think there's anything. Or did what? I forget what we were talking about, Cass.
I was saying I understand that
She wants to get out.
she wants to get out of the house. She's been 3 days. She's been hurt. She looks like she's still in a little bit of pain, but I can tell that she's probably over the hump, over the danger.
Yeah.
I would assume.
Yeah, you would think so. Using your
and,
very limited medical knowledge.
I do have first aid, so
You could roll
not
it
completely.
if you want to know.
Yeah, let's take a check.
Sure.
Nope.
No? Is that a 1?
No. I got a 2 total,
Nice.
and it was a 1.
Yeah, she's probably fine.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Just take some
I'm gonna-
acetaminophen.
Yeah, for sure.
Should be fine.
I mean, ibuprofen. It's all good. I'm
Was
gonna
it
clean her. I'm gonna
Propion?
clean her. Make sure her gun is good to go, though, because it probably hasn't been taken care of since she got hurt.
Like a well-oiled
Yeah.
gun.
I don't know. I'm gonna just make sure everything's cool.
Wait, with
I do
what?
have her gun. I have weapons tech, so I'm just
Oh.
checking it over, making sure everything's good.
Sure, go ahead and roll it.
Look at all these skills I didn't know existed.
I like how it's not that you're asking that we don't get in a firefight. You're just like, all right, you're gonna get in a firefight. Like,
12.
12? Okay.
Yeah.
Gun seems to be in okay condition. It could use a few more rounds. It's
Yeah,
light 2, so you could reload it for her if you would like.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Just reload, make sure everything looks kosher.
Alright, I have spent that ammo. It's a pretty big pistol
For a small person.
for a small person. Okay, so you go ahead and do that, and then yeah, we'll go back to Wraith arriving back at the apartment. Hey, thank you for that gifted sub, Pengy, and welcome to our
thank
community,
you.
Jezzy Penguin 713. Hope you enjoy.
Disney's good people.
Cool. Wait.
Oh, is it to where
It's-
you can't chat?
Oh my God, is it still on that? Okay, I gotta fix that, guys.
Just a moment.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Everyone's allowed to speak.
But anyway, I'm glad that you can chat now.
Yeah, totally. That's weird.
I thought I switched.
Yeah, I don't
that.
know what happened.
Cal just promoted Turkish oil wrestling.
He's talking. So let me fix that right now.
This rockin' music.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool music. But I'm glad that you can chat now, at least. God,
Yay.
I don't know how that has happened.
I don't either, because I don't think...
Wait,
It is
that
turned
hasn't
it
that
on.
hasn't been a thing ever, right?
No.
No.
I think last week was
Last
the first
week it
week it
was,
started
yeah.
doing that.
We
Oh.
must have accidentally ticked the thing now, but it should be good now.
Yay!
Look at those
People-
emotes.
Can
I
people...
love all the dancing.
Oh my God, they're so
Oh my
cute.
God.
Move!
Can somebody who's not a subscriber try attempt to chat,
Slam my head against the wall.
Please.
please?
Hi, I'm Ted.
Yay!
I was-
Yay!
Yay.
Thanks.
All of our friends can talk now. That makes it a lot better.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm definitely not trying to get any
Yeah, I don't know what
subs
happened.
just to hear you talk.
Hi, I'm Ted.
We really do enjoy hearing our audience talk.
We did.
For sure.
Interacting as best we can. Usually,
And
it's
keeping us
like
up
this.
on the app score, which today there isn't a game, so.
But anyway, so that should be fixed now. Don't know how that got turned on. Okay, let's continue. Wraith, you arrive at Kammi's apartment, and what would you like to do?
I'm going to very, very carefully park the motorcycle somewhere it's not going to get injured.
Okay.
I am going to, like, pull the key and, like, wipe it off and then walk upstairs.
Okay. You head upstairs to Kammi's apartment and knock. She's there. She says, "Cool, ready?
As I'll ever be. Let's do this.
Nova, let's do this. What are we doing?"
We've got to make sure that our ducks are in a row for this.
Okay.
What we're about to do.
She's got her VR goggles, up on the top of her head. She has her cyber deck and is slung on her across her side in a little side carrier. She's got her hoodie pulled on, and she looks ready to go, ready to do this. Oh, and because her her boyfriend, I guess, looked at her gun. She's got that pistol tucked into the front of her pants. It's this giant ass pistol.
All right. Let's do this.
All right.
I take her down to the motorcycle.
Okay.
There's a spare helmet in the sidecar.
Not riding in the sidecar.
Are you driving then?
No.
Okay.
Well, I can if you want, but I'm not a sidecar bitch.
I can ride in the sidecar if you'd prefer me to.
If you want, that's your choice.
I feel like I might be the only one who knows where we're going, though.
Okay, so then it's decided. You drive, and I'll just ride behind you.
Deal.
So, where are we going?
First, we're headed to the cell phone store.
Cell phone store it is. What are we doing there?
We're going to buy the cheapest burner we can so that we can talk to Moxie just in case we need to until this gets resolved.
Alrighty, then onwards.
Alley ho!
All right,
Okay.
I am headed there.
Alright, so you head to... Are you going to the one in the Nook?
Yeah, that's the only one I know of.
Electronics bodega?
Yeah.
Sure. You head there. The guy's there. He's willing to sell you some cell phone.
I would like to say. No, you know what? I'm gonna let this play out. Never mind. Carry on. Carry on.
Now I'm curious, though. What would you like to
I
say?
think perhaps she's going to be reminding me that we already have a burner phone.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in my bag.
You should have bought two.
Yeah, you had 2.
I think you have used both for some purpose, though.
One was the fake company that we set up.
Right.
Which
I don't know what the other one was.
You made a call off of one. I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. And then I burnt that one. But I can...
She didn't burn hers. She still has it because they needed to wait for the...
Okay.
If there was any voicemail. So if you call Mike's contact number, you could find out if that phone has not been burnt. But by all means,
would I
new cell
think
phones.
of that?
I know, that's why I was like, you know what? Oh, well,
apparently not. So you have bought, how many disposable cell phones would you like to purchase?
Let's do a couple more.
A couple more? Okay, 100 eddies for 2.
Yeah.
Echo apparently is cool down with being in the sidecar.
Nice. Welcome. You can ride in the
Jesse
sidecar.
too. Jesse would also.
All 4 of us mountain up here. And then I'd like to go to Rex's office. Am I capable of getting into his office? Or do I need to go to his apartment?
The office?
You mean on the back of the bar?
Access, you're supposed to be laying low and staying away from there, but...
No, I understand that. And I'm also supposed to call him every time before I just show up.
It's true as well. The office, you arrive at Frank's, and you can see that the whole downstairs has the windows, which took a salvo of assault rifle fire at one point during this whole endeavor. Some of them are blown out. They're all boarded up at the moment, and the bar itself looks, closed for business. The police tape has been removed at this point, though, but there's no way into Frank's.
Okay. I reluctantly call Rex.
Okay. You call up Rex. At this point, it's probably like 10 or so. So, you... Up to premium. Purchase premium. Alright. Why am I putting this in a random place? God damn it. Get yourself organized. So, I keep doing that in life. That aside, Rex picks up and says, "Shit, man, haven't heard from you for a few days. I thought my life was getting better."
Ooh, mine has got much worse. Hey, if a guy's looking to do some business, would you be available?
Sure, Choom. What do you want to do?
You want to talk about it over the phone or in person?
Oh, of person. I'm asking Dietz, where do you want to meet? What you want to...
Oh, I'm in front of Frank's.
In front of Frank's? Well, why don't you come in through the Cube Motel and I'll let you up into my my home.
All right. You asked me to call, and I called.
I know you delivered. I'm gonna have to start thinking of something new to rag on you about.
Oh, don't worry. This probably won't. As soon as I can get into Frank's again, we'll just go back to how it's always been.
Yeah, let's not do that.
All right, buddy. Good talking to you, though.
Yeah. See you in a minute.
All right, Kammi. You happen to know offhand the shopping list that you got?
No. What?
We're going to pick up rounds for our weapons.
Oh, okay.
And so we need to know what weapons everybody has.
I'm supposed to do that?
I assume the person you live with, you would know what weapon they have. Is it...
I think he has a pistol like mine. I think it's a 12 mil.
Okay.
So
That's a start. Okay.
I have no idea what Moxie shoots.
You want to text her for me?
Sure. Moxie, what bullets do you use? What kind of ammo do you need?
Moxie needs 11mm and 9mm, please.
Yeah, and no.
What ammo do you need? Not that I would know.
She grumbles because it's a text. She's like, "What now?" And it hasn't been that long. And then she's like, "No, ammo's legit. Okay."
Every time you start falling asleep, we're just gonna send you a new message.
That's probably it too. She probably finished her kibble. Was like, "Okay, now I can sleep." It just barely gets there. Zzz.
She messages you as well, Cass, to ask what kind of ammo you need.
44.
Oh, it's a good thing I texted, because he doesn't need 12 mil. He needs 44.
That is real good to know.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. All right, go up to Rex's door and knock on it.
Okay, so yeah, you head to the door, knock. He lets you in. He's got his bodyguards there. Actually, one is before the door, but he doesn't say anything to you, except for, gives you a subtle nod.
He was there the other day, though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was one of them.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "Hey, sorry about before, and thank you.
Sorry about what?
When we had to take care of the problem, I'm telling you, thank you for being there."
He says, "Oh, yeah, man. That's my job. Now,
I understand you get paid for it, but still."
Yeah, well, trouble isn't over yet."
Not by a long shot. I'm gonna now.
Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Okay, you knock on the door. Rex lets you in. Like I was describing, there's the other bodyguard inside. A lot of his stuff is like packed up into boxes at this point. And yeah.
Oi, Chuba. Gotten a little hot?
He says, "Yo, this neighborhood is gonna be pretty contested, I think."
Not as quiet as it used to be.
No. It's word on the street says that the Tiger Claws are not gonna take too kindly to what happened down here. They're gonna try to claim this.
If you only knew the other stuff going on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I got some info that might be worth some money there.
Well, what's the buzz?
Maybe we can do business. Anyway.
Okay.
Die Knife and Tiger Claw are about to have a big clash up. Not here.
Things are getting
in
hot.
another territory.
Oh.
And yeah, it's going to cause enough trouble that it might take a little strain off this area for a minute.
Good to know.
On that note, I don't suppose I can buy some things off you.
Yeah, what do you need? What can I get you?
Couple 40 millimeter, 10 millimeter.
40 millimeter.
No, I just read them the list of the 40 caliber. And my shotgun ammo.
Yeah, you need some shotgun ammo. You are out of shotgun.
Couple of boxes of each at least.
For the grapple gun,
Another-
just in case.
New grapple for the grappling gun.
Anything special or just basic FMJ?
FMJ is fine. I don't think we need anything crazy. How much would a box of incendiary for the shotgun be?
Shotgun?
Just throwing it out. Yeah.
I can slot you a box for about 100 eddies.
Alright, throw that in too.
Okay, so that would be so 10 bullets in a box. How many you need? Let's start with the first thing that you need.
Okay,
Let's start with 9mm. We'll go up in caliber.
sure. We'll call it 2 boxes of each, unless we're getting crazy.
2 boxes of 9. So that's 20 bullets of 9mm.
Yeah.
20 bullets of 11mm.
Yeah.
20 bullets of 12mm.
Uh-huh.
20 bullets of
44 mag.
Uh-huh.
20
And then-
bullets of shotguns.
30, but 20 regular shotgun, and then
20
one
regular
box of-
shotgun and 1 of incendiary
Incendiary.
shotgun.
yeah.
Okay, so that's 100 eddies for all of the basic ammunition.
Okay.
And then another 100 for just the 10 of the incendiary rounds.
You gonna throw in a duffel for carrying all this?
He says, "Yeah, I'll throw in a duffel." He opens up a box and pulls through there. Like, all of this stuff, he's had to go through his boxes and pull out, metal cases, pop them open, close them back up, then find the correct one and throw these boxes on the couch.
I'm gonna text him back, see if he's got any C4. Since you're getting ammo.
We know he has C4. He's holding out. Do I get the doozy of C4 text while I'm still there?
Sure.
Okay.
So I've just incremented Kammi's rounds by 20. Excuse me.
Yeah, I will fix my sheet when we go to break. But I know what's up. I know you were holding C4. You still got some?
Interesting question. What do you need C4 for? What do you need C4 for?
Oh no, I heard you.
Oh, okay. Fair
That's a good question. I'm glad you've asked.
enough. It ain't really my business. But
That is accurate. Let's just say we have a large problem that will need a large solution, and that's the quiet way to do it that we're trying to avoid.
You're trying to avoid the quiet way.
Yeah, we
Quiet
like the way.
with the loudest
Yeah.
compound that you could probably find on the street.
Right. So you see why I'm trying not to do that.
I mean, I don't quite understand what you're getting at, no, but let's see.
So you broker deals, yeah?
Sure, yeah.
Consider me someone who's kind of getting into the information brokering business.
Okay.
You ever have any questions you need answered, give me a call and we can see what we can work out.
Information brokering. Okay. Info is and high commodity. Now, you said you wanted C4. I'm still looking for a good price for C4 here. How much are you looking for? Just a charge?
Yeah, I think we're just doing one charge.
Depends on how expensive.
Yeah, really depends on what the price we're talking.
Gotcha. Now let me look through my notes here and see how much I can spare.
Who are you buying from?
Rex is what I send you.
Tell him it's for your boy Cass.
Don't think that's gonna help. Alright, I'll tell him. You know, Cass thinks that because we know how much you paid for the case of it, that we were gonna get some type of break on this. But when I was talking to Cass about it, I said, I don't know. I think Rex would give you a fair price either way.
You can roll your trading if you'd like.
You.
All right.
I hope you have trading.
Have you approved my IP spending?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Then I do have trading.
Woo woo!
18.
Nice.
Right?
Ooh.
Sorry, I can't really find a good equivalent here. I guess just
Just is there an explosive compound? That's really all I'm after.
Right.
Make a bomb.
I know that this doesn't really have anything equivalent in the thing.
Oh, okay.
Since it's been about half an hour, do we want to take a break and we'll get to the price of that on the other side of the break?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Ooh,
We'll take a
hey.
10-minute, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Stick around, please.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
We'll be back soon-ish.
My heart has wings.
Ooh.
Everybody.
Whoa.
Fancy.
I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll be right back, guys. See you.
BRB.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Jumbadas. Here we are with another exciting.
I left your heart with wings emoji, by the way.
Yeah, that
yeah,
was
that
cool.
was really cool.
And thank you for the pizza.
And thanks for the pizza, man.
Don't
Teddy,
go to work then. I'm
do
a
not
bad
have to go to
influence, but
Yeah, I will write you a note. It will mean absolutely nothing, but I will.
Work
write
is a
you an
myth.
There is no
excuse.
work.
tell them Saves First Death told you had the day off.
Only
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Exactly.
Yes,
Saves first
there
death,
is no
give you
death.
the day off.
Or there's no work, only Cyberpunk.
Not on Rex Manning Day.
No, Chuppins is right. You gotta
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
make that grip.
I guess somebody has to be a good influence in chat.
That's
It's
not
not
really
even
our
me,
characters, but
Well, I was gonna say when you were talking about us being good people, I was like, well, some of us are good people.
Same thought.
Kammi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Kammi are the closest to good people.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have killed so many people.
Yeah.
Sorry. You were
That's
like,
true.
I'm gonna start what we were doing.
It just it happens.
Collateral.
The streets are a battlefield.
Like
Night
love.
City. Exactly.
Yes.
I'm gonna say it here, and we'll announce it again later. Next week we will be trying a different start time at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time, whatever it is now. Just so everybody knows. That's all I have to say. So, about 100 eddies for a kilo of C6.
Yeah. All right. That seems like a good deal, buddy.
Alright.
Hey, carefully place it in the duffel bag.
Okay. You'll also need a detonator.
Mm-hmm.
That costs another undisclosed amount of money that I forgot to look up. Yeah, that'll cost you another 50.
All right. Done and done. I hand him the money.
Yeah, that's okay, Teddy. You can be YouTube squad. We do appreciate you being here anyway, as long as you can. So.
Yeah. Much love.
Okay, so what'd you say?
I hand him the money.
Okay. He takes
Pleasure
the
doing
cash.
business.
What'd you get on your trading check, by the way?
18.
18. Okay.
So how much money do you have?
Oh, I'm almost out.
Like,
Yeah, I wondered.
wow.
Everybody's all jealous of your $200 or whatever.
I feel like Moxie is always at like 50 eddies. So when he's like, no problem, no problem, no problem. It's like 20 for the cab, 20 for the bus, drinks, all this ammo. And I'm like,
Where'd you get all
can you
this
make
cash?
it rain a little over here?
Rocker boy, I make a lot of money just by doing my job.
Okay. So, what do you do after that?
I thank him and give him a weird handshake. And then... Alright, Kammi. I will take you home. I think this is where we part ways. Let's stop by Moxie's, drop off the burner cell and her rounds. And then you will take the other stuff, other than mine, of course. And then I'm going to go get some sleep. I assume you and Cass have stuff to do too.
Okay. So we're not
So we-
parting ways quite yet. We're
No,
gonna
not
go-
quite yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I need to start setting up connections for my new side hustle. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, of course I'm talking to you.
Oh. I thought you were talking to Rex about that.
No, we're leaving. Like, we're on our way out the door
Oh.
as I'm talking.
I mean, not really. What kind of connections are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking to start an empire.
Ooh.
An empire.
Yeah.
Of
I think
what?
information.
An information? So you want to be like a media conglomerate?
No, not that kind of information. I want to really know what's happening.
You don't think they do?
Have you read the news today?
No, but I bet you they know more than that.
That's probably true, but they don't print it.
Sure. You're kind of trying to be like a... I don't know.
The guy you go to
Like a
when you need to
Gonzo
know
almost.
something.
Oh,
Yeah, a little. I could see it. I could see that.
like Moxie.
Like Moxie, but instead of writing news stories,
Mm-hmm.
people would come ask me questions and I would find out their information for money.
Oh. That's a little different. Okay. So you want to be a guy in the know.
Yeah. Because I know a lot of people. With the career I've had,
You know?
I meet a lot of people.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm going to start
Do you
leveraging
remember
it.
like half of them though?
It's not important if I remember them, it's important if they remember me.
Some would say that it would gain you more favor if they or you remember them.
Fake it till you make it.
Fair enough. Do you... You know what? Cool, man. That's Nova. I like the idea.
Thanks. I think we as a group are going to need a base of operations, a cool place to hang out. Especially now that Frank's is kind of out of commission for now.
Well, it's still early in the month. I mean... We could talk about, like, maybe pooling in on a big place all together.
I know what I'm thinking.
Especially with the Nook kind of being dried up now.
And about to be a combat zone.
You think it's gonna be full-on war zone, huh?
I have it in good authority that what Rex thinks is about to happen is going to be much worse than even he's prepared for. And if you look at it honestly, he's packing up and getting out of here. It's
That's
not a
true.
good sign.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it could be that they're after him.
Could be.
Do we know if he's leaving Kabuki entirely?
I think that would be good information to get.
She looks back towards the door. All right. Well, Mr. Info Broker, I am a netrunner, and I can help you find stuff
Very helpful person to know.
hidden places.
And I remember you.
Sometimes I wonder.
You're like family. At this point, I would say
Okay.
you're an old friend.
You really have a very light definition of what that means, so I'm not sure that it's as complimentary as you mean it to be. Considering how you treated Kenner after knowing him a day.
Me and Kenner were very close.
How?
We shared an important bond. We talked. We got to know each other as people.
When?
Him and I spent a lot of time together.
Did you?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I don't know.
Do you know I've actually stayed at his house before?
Okay. That doesn't, like, I don't know.
Do you just invite people you don't know that well into your home?
Fuck no.
See?
That's a fair point.
I think that you don't give me enough credit.
I'm a little mean, but it's
No, you're just
out of
honest.
kindness. Yeah.
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 Speaking of the family, let's go see what Mox is up to.
All right, that sounds good. All right, so give me 2 seconds.
Sure. Ha ha ha, while he can't hear us, let's say mean things.
Whatever you said, it's been retconned.
Perfect.
I saw you changing your battery. I'm like, this is my chance.
So, moving on to you guys go. Nah, you don't suck,
Do
man.
not. You're good, man. But thank
No
you.
worries, appreciate it. You head on to pick up Moxie down at her at the place she's staying at, I suppose. Moxie, you definitely have received enough sleep at this point.
Okay.
So, when the door is knocked upon, doesn't come off so jarring. You're probably in the middle of getting your breakfast together and whatever few bags of kibble he's got in his fridge.
He had none. She does the stuff that she's brought from
Oh, you're right.
her home. Yeah.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how I said I originally bought her a burrito? Can we say I brought it with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys knock on the door, she'll
Yep.
look through the peephole first. I assume there's a peephole.
Wraith and Kammi are there having some sort of conversation.
She'll open the door.
Okay.
I put the burrito out towards her. I promised your breakfast burrito was much warmer
A few.
during the meeting.
Like, maybe 4 hours ago.
Thank you. She kind of like reaches for it very slowly and very confused.
Okay.
I'm going to motion for you to come out without saying anything.
She'll exit.
Yeah, you should
into the hallway.
explain what you're doing for our listeners.
I am wildly motioning for her to leave your phone here and then slowly come out and close the door behind you so your phone can't hear us.
I got all that. She stopped paying attention at the point of phone can't hear us, but she got like phone down, come out. So
yeah.
she started moving.
Okay. So you guys walk into that little pathway on the upper level of the hotel.
She's probably wearing like this bright pink, like cartoon type T-shirt
Okay.
and shorts of some sort, and that's it. I
Okay.
picture like a pink. Yeah, sure. Picture like a pink Jigglypuff shirt with just like the eyes on it. That's what I'm picturing.
Gotcha. Sure. And you walk out bare feet into the onto the kind of concrete walkway.
No.
Where the concrete has been mostly eroded, so it's not like a pleasant stand,
Yeah.
as it were. But regardless.
Question, because we had determined there was nothing in Moxie that included her hand. If I recall correctly, her hand was scanned.
If I recall right, that sounds correct.
Sorry. I suppose I should clarify her mechanical, her cybernetic hand is the one
Right.
I'm concerned about.
Right. And no, that one just appeared clean from Dr. Lauren's examination.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. So yeah, she's standing out there holding her burrito, cold burrito, awkwardly.
I hand you the phone that we bought. It's like the cheapest phone imaginable.
Yeah, it's just a little brick.
In
Nice.
case before we clean your phone, you need to talk to us.
I mean, I had some other. I have my own, but okay,
It never hurts to have
No.
another.
it does not.
Sure. And I hand you the boxes of ammo.
I like that she like came out now. She's like juggling all these things.
Your arms are just full of stuff.
Do you want a
Like, you
cigarette?
couldn't have given this to her in the apartment and then called her out. It was like, no, come out first, and I'm gonna make this real awkward for you. So she's just like, okay. She's trying to stack it, so it's like box, burrito phone.
And a cigarette.
Do you
Right.
want a cigarette?
I do actually. I would almost kill for a cigarette right now.
All right. She reaches into her side bag, pulls out her box of cigarettes, hands you one, takes one for herself.
Put my hand out.
She gives one to you.
She holds it and kind of like hopes Kammi will light it for her.
Yeah. She sparks up her cigarette, and you guys have like a three-way lighting of the cigarette.
Aww.
And retract.
Yeah, Moxie inhales deeply and just like noticeably like kind of calms a bit before exhaling.
What's your issue? What's wrong?
Who?
Moxie.
Just there's a lot going on,
Fair
and
enough.
I haven't even had time to sit and compile everything. I can't go home where all my stuff is.
Oh,
Which
I've
is a
got news
problem.
about that.
Rex is abandoning his ship.
It's about to get much worse in Kabuki.
Doesn't
Later,
have
Teddy.
to.
Bye,
Bye,
Teddy. See you on the YouTubes.
No, wait, let me think about this. Hang on. She's just gonna do a quick look in the hallway. Is anyone out in the hallway?
Yes, the bathroom guard there.
Yeah,
Is
the
Tank
bathroom
around?
guard is there. It's not Tank, it's a different guy. But there are, at this point, kind of like a bunch of maelstromers hanging out in the parking lot. And you do see Tank among that group. And then there's just other, normal civilians going about their business, walking through.
If he's abandoning ship, two questions. One, is he coming here, and does that mean I need to move again?
Probably. I don't know.
Or I'll text him. And two, what's happening to the Cube Hotel? Because that sounds like free living to me, and that would be Nova.
I'm sure that he'll still be charging rent on it, but
Yeah, I think so.
just slow to collect it. So
Unless he sold it to.
you know how we created a little bit of a. You know how some folks created a little bit of a mess with the Tiger Claw in Kabuki?
Yep.
And the Tiger Claw want to come back with a vengeance and try to take the contested land, who could be 8 Balls, it could be Maelstrom, it could be Tiger Claw. Well, that's going to be a problem. And if we help your buddy to depose and create a vacuum in Haywood with the die knife,
Yeah.
that's going to cause a much bigger problem.
What if we took over Kabuki?
Now would be the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be easy.
I don't think we could take over all of Kabuki. That's pretty big and contested. Maybe the Nook, though.
Maybe the Nook. Well, okay, the Nook.
We hold the Nook, and we keep Rex in power, basically. We keep him where he's at as an ally. We don't cause him any trouble. He doesn't cause us any trouble. All we do is protect it against Tiger Claw and... Anybody remember what 8-Ball's gang's name was?
If we know, I feel like Moxie would remember because that's her whole thing.
Don't think he ever said.
I don't think we ever said, though. I think even when he told Rex, I think he just said 8-Ball's territory is...
Right.
Yeah.
So
Not the
really,
Nook.
our only problem is going to be what happens with Maelstrom. And Maelstrom and Rex
she looks
already work
around
together.
because they're around, like they're in Maelstrom turf real hard right now.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So, I mean, if we could get them on our side, that'd be real nice, but I don't think they'd be wanting to share with us.
Problem with involving another gang is they're gonna want to take turf for themselves.
Well, it depends. If we stay close with Rex, Rex has already made that arrangement.
True.
We might be able to just continue the arrangement if we take over the Nook.
We just want a small neighborhood. Also,
We just want our neighborhood.
we were talking about maybe getting a bigger place for all of us. We all go in together on it.
Yeah. You know, in the Nook across from Frank's and the Twin Scalpels, above that computer store there's like bigger apartments above that. There's also like that peep show place. We could buy that.
Yeah.
Piku.
Or I'm sure the burnt out arcade can't be that expensive.
Or the burnt out arcade, yeah.
It
There's
would
a few
require the most
places.
work.
Mm-hmm.
This is more what we're gonna have the meeting about day after tomorrow, though. So
Okay.
Why the day after tomorrow, not tomorrow?
I've got some things to take care of between now and then.
Okay.
Such as you see your delivery today. I dropped my cigarette butt on the shattered concrete and stub it out with my foot.
Kammi flicks hers off the side of the balcony.
I watch as it falls. It's staying clear of the motorcycle, right?
It hits the motorcycle. No, I'm just kidding.
Ah!
It doesn't get it.
Okay.
I honestly thought he was reaching for a book to check something and not his mug. Like, let me see what the
Ooh.
chance is.
No.
And the motorcycle explodes.
Loads. Yeah.
I literally have the worst luck with motorcycles ever.
Taking
Anyway.
out 4 Maelstrom members, and now Maelstrom is pissed at you guys. Roll initiative.
Ooh.
Just don't drive it down a dock.
Right, I know.
Hey, one time. Okay, no, I understand. Kammi, I do want to go with you to see Swag.
Okay.
When we're in the cage, I want you to look for the eyes. Anything you can find about him.
Okay.
Because I can't find anything.
Gotcha. By the way, oh wait, never mind. You're not with your cell phone.
I am not.
Well,
But,
do you want me to leave you here, Kammi, and you girls can have some time to work on your projects?
Sure.
I'll drop the stuff by Cass on my way to my going to rest for the night.
Okay.
That works for me. Sure.
All right, break.
I'm gonna leave.
And she'll open the door and let Kammi in.
Okay. The two of you enter the apartment, or the small cube. And yeah, you get to your phone, or your phone is got a flashing light on it indicating you have a missed call or message.
Moxie would have taken the last drag of her cigarette and flicked it out before entering.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she'll check the message.
Okay. You check the message, and it is from Swag. It says, "Yo, girl. Cage is ready whenever you need."
She's a little shocked, but she'll just, you know what? She'll hand the phone, the agent over to Kammi. She won't say anything.
Okay.
She'll just let her read it.
Okay. She looks at it and says, "All right, so I guess get ready and let's go."
Sounds Nova.
All right.
Yeah, Moxie will change into yeah, trying to think of like what would she wear? What does she have on her? I think she grabbed a long sleeve but like mid crop top that's like a bright lime green color. And then she's got a pair of black but like shiny, so that when it hits the light it kind of like glimmers almost like silver. Pants that are shorts on one side but full length on the other.
Okay.
And then she's got her combat boot with her rainbow laces.
Cool.
And her hair will be lime green to match her shirt.
Okay. Very
Because
cool.
colors, guys, I get to play with colors.
You're darn right.
So you guys, she just kind of waits around for you to get ready when you're dressed. She gives you a nod of approval. And
Moxie will pack up everything in the apartment
okay,
and get
that's
Kammi
yours.
to help her carry it to the car.
Okay. The two of you pack up your shit and start moving towards the door. As you're walking down the steps, you see Tank coming up, and he says, "Moving out."
It would seem so.
That's a shame.
It really is.
Well, I was gonna say I was gonna get you some free showers.
Ooh.
And she'll take out her agent. Send me on Deets Tank, and we'll make something work.
All right. He pulls out his agent, flicks you his deeds. Gotta be in exchange though.
She'll send him hers in return.
He smirks. Moxie. Alright.
Stay frosty, Tank.
You
And she'll
too.
give him a wink and head off.
Oh.
Roll us a deuce.
Strange cybernetic visor type thing scans over you for a moment. Then he continues on his way up. Kenny says, waits till she's out of earshot and says, "Guy's a fucking robot."
It doesn't mean that there isn't a man somewhere deep inside.
Fair enough. That's true. Alright. Let's go.
Yeah, she'll start the car and she'll take them to a Scanity.
Okay. you head all the way over to Iscanity, the pair of you, and your adventure. Lots of Kammi in this episode.
Yeah. We've missed her, okay? She's been
Yeah,
absent
she
too
hasn't
long.
been. Yeah.
Title of the YouTube episode: Cammy's Day Out.
Yes. Yes.
All right, we're gonna say that now, but never not remember on the day that we named the
No,
episode.
of course not.
Not at all.
That's how it works.
So you guys start heading up to Iscanity, or you head to Iscanity and, drive into the lot. The bar at this point is closed. You're allowed in, but it seems like they're just kind of like cleaning up from the night before, for the most part. And the bartender there, I think her name was Baby. Hey, thanks for the follow, CSL Football. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome to our community. We have room for one more. I can't seem to find a group. Actually, no, we generally don't. Apologize.
We could do a looking for a group room on the Discord.
Yeah, that's true.
That might be a good way for people to connect with each other to try to set up games and stuff.
Yeah, why don't you join our Discord, CSL Football, and we'll try to get you a part of something.
Yeah. We'll get it worked out. I'm creating more work for other people.
Yeah, and
Nope, that's not it.
well, and our thing still says Dungeons and Dragons all over it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Eh.
from
Yeah.
last week.
We're in the Dungeons and Dragons category. Wow, this has got to be really disappointing for some people. It's not Dungeons and it's not Dungeons and Dragons.
Hey, you just wait until they get to Scanities. There'll be dungeons.
Okay, so anyway, you guys head to Iscanity. You're let in. Baby the bartender said the kind of blonde who's wearing kind of a silver tube top and silver like leather pants, very tight, and some high heels. She's walking around, cleaning up things. When you guys walk to the door, she's the one who actually like opens it, unlocks it, lets you in because the place is closed. And she says, "Hey y'all."
Good day. I'm just here to see Swag.
"Yeah, Moxie, right?
That's right.
Come on in." She lets you two in, and she's like, "You know where to go."
That I do.
Lets you head over to Darby's Castle Adventure, where you're let in. There's a brief scan, and the room revolves into that kind of dark-looking hallway. A few boxes in the walkway, and you're let through into, you walk through into Swag's kind of command room, which has his desk with the multiple arrays of monitors set up and kind of a little electronics bench over in one side. The bench today has been cleaned up of everything except for, a wireframe cage. The wireframe cage is maybe kind of like a medium-sized box, probably the size of like, I don't know, 2 open laptops facing each other, maybe.
Okay.
And it looks like it has some mesh gloves that you can put your hands through and interact with whatever objects is inside. He says, or Swag, who is sat at his desk, he looks like he's working on something when you guys come in. Today he's wearing a backwards black and white cap with the it's like a Raiders cap and a Raiders jersey. All of his clothes today are really, really baggy and loose-fitting, making the guy who's already very scrawny look like a child, basically.
Kids wear their parents' clothes.
Kind of.
All I see.
Kind of. He has some basketball shorts on, a pair of high-top Converse, and like knee-high socks on. And he walks over to you guys with a little bit of a swagger. He says, "Hey, girls, how you doing?"
Wonderful.
got
Now that
his
you set this up.
Infinite
Thank you
amount of
so
chains
much.
upon his neck that jingle as he walks. And like
One says swag,
so many
right?
rings. Yeah, one says swag.
Just making sure.
And in case you forgot, it also says it on the back of his baseball cap in like it's rhinestone lettering.
Perfect.
And the jersey has the name Swag on it.
Yeah, like he's a player.
You will not forget his name.
Nor will he. He says, "Yeah, I got the cage over here, girl."
Thank you.
He takes you
and
to
Spike,
the
this
box.
this room, it's secure. We can talk freely, right? No one can
I mean,
overhear conversations.
he says, "It's not a Faraday cage itself, if that's what you're asking." What? Are you bugged?
Maybe.
Well, let's get that solved.
Hmm.
He walks over to that kind of electronics desk, and he pulls out a few things. Tech scanner being one of them. And he says, "Why don't you sit up here, girl?" Pats the table.
Moxie will hop up.
Okay. He stands in front of you, starts scanning you with the tech scanner. And let's see what he finds.
Can Kammi assist? I feel like she'd be very curious to watch and help.
Yeah, she can assist. I'll give him a +1.
I feel like Moxie's having a good hair day.
Why do you say that?
She's just receiving a lot of attention.
Oh,
Listen. 25 sessions, okay? Spend time.
Great.
all right. So he runs the tech scanner overview, and at a certain point, Cammy's pointing back. She says, "Oh wait, go look at that again." And he goes back, and his normal kind of this casual lopsided smile that he carries normally kind of fades. And he says, "Oh shit, girl. Yeah, you bugged."
In a very expensive and explosive way?
He says, "It's on your cell."
It's not on me.
No, not on you.
That's better.
Yeah. I suppose. I mean, is it? Why don't we have a look at it? Can you bring it out?
Yeah, she hands over her agent.
He takes it, brings it over to, he says, "You don't mind if I," brings it over to the Faraday cage, puts it
It's
inside.
Just, you're not going to
Closes it
delete
up, turns
anything,
it on.
right? Like, it'll be fine.
I don't know. Does that matter? Would you
Just a
rather
little-
have
little
the
bit.
stuff?
Give me the phone for a second.
He brings it back out, hands it over to you.
She's gonna take out the disposable phone.
Okay.
And she's gonna open her contacts, and she's just gonna add Tank's contact to her phone. I think it's the only one she just got she can't get back.
Keep in mind
Then
that
she'll hand it back to him. She'll just take that time to do that, and then she'll hand it back.
Okay. Keep in mind that disposable cell phone does not act like an agent. It does not have the same properties that an agent does. It is very, very.
She
very
will
basic.
use the disposable phone to text the number to Kammi. in
No, you
case
can.
something
You
happens.
can keep the numbers.
Okay.
You can keep the numbers. What I'm saying is, you don't get that +2 library search button thing. You won't be able to search the internet with it. It's very, very basic. Just calls, basically.
Gotcha. That's cool.
And maybe some cell phone snake or something. Or
But I was just thinking,
The Nokia.
yeah,
Yeah, I was thinking of like the little Nokia phones
candy
that
bar
have
phones?
like no data.
it's basically
like,
what it
just
is. Yes.
cool. Yeah, then as long as she can save a phone number to an address book, I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. It takes you some time to do that one by one, because it doesn't have like a flick feature.
Yes.
I think it's only the one phone number she'd save.
Which one?
Tanks.
Tanks. Oh. Okay.
And maybe no, because Kammi, because she can get the rest of Gojira back.
Sure.
One of them would have Rex's, so she can get Rex's back.
Okay.
I assume you have a backup of your media contacts, right?
You would need swags.
But Swag's here, so if the phone breaks, she can say, "You broke my phone. Give me your contacts."
Okay.
We get them digits.
Yeah. Again. I don't think she has anybody else's.
Okay.
That anybody else could think of, but like, unless you want me to spend 20 minutes searching through my notes. Essentially, she'll go through and she'll just double check, but any contacts she can't easily get back, she'll store. But I think Tanks is the only one.
Okay. So moving on, he is gonna take the phone back and start working his magic.
That's not a great face you're making there.
He's working through it. He's actually got the thing cracked open and looking through the back. And at a certain point, just sparks shoot out, light the Faraday cage mesh on fire. He actually has to rush for a extinguisher. He grabs it, starts putting out the flames, but it has burnt so hot that the Faraday cage has like melted inwards.
No.
And the cell phone is a charred black piece.
See?
Now.
This is why I saved the number, guys.
That
was
is
a
1
1.
followed by a 10.
Yes, I knew it.
On the plus side, he can't really charge us for this now.
It's true. I mean, on the downside though, we did this before the thing we needed, so
Yeah, that's a problem.
yeah.
The three of you are just staring at this kind of
Well,
smoking
I can just
pile of
picture.
dust and
Melted agent.
and
Well, that
melted
didn't go as
remains.
planned.
Swag says, "You're not bugged anymore."
You are not wrong.
I'm sorry, girl. I didn't mean to do that. I just got my mind on something else, I guess. Your beauty.
You know what? Given the
Aw.
days I've had, I'm going to just accept that. Thank you.
Kammi says, sometimes that shit happens. I mean, not usually that.
Ridiculous.
Not to that extent.
No, that burnt
She waves
real
over
hot
the
real
melting
fast.
cage. Well, this was kind of a side thing. We still needed the Faraday cage for something else.
Swag says, that may be a problem now, girl. I apologize. It'll take me a few days maybe to get my hands on another one. I can build it. Actually, no, I could probably build it pretty quick. I'm pretty handy, you know.
She glances at the melted cage, and then back at him. Doesn't say anything.
Generally, he says, while watching the way your eyes travel. You know, sometimes I have some
Everybody
bad
has
days.
Yeah, an off day, of course.
Yeah. He says, let me see if I have what it takes to make a Faraday cage on hand. The hardest part that I'm gonna run into is just this mesh screen. If you two could stop by a junkyard or something and pick, or maybe scavenge some out of the hot zone, I bet you could find burnt out, I don't know, Raven Microtronics or something out there. Pick me up something. I could make a Faraday cage and we could get this thing going again. That's probably the hardest part.
You needed a mesh screen?
Yeah, a metal mesh screen. For 6 of them. Or enough to cut into 6.
She looks at Kammi just to judge Cammy's reaction to that.
Kammi looks back at you. She has her eyes folded. Her arms folded and is just kind of kicked back against the wall watching this. And when you look at her, she looks back at you and she gives kind of a listless shrug like, I don't usually do this. This isn't really my forte. But she says, what about that girl you bought the car off of? Doesn't she have like some sort of junkyard?
You know, when I said all the numbers on the phone that she would have double checked, Colts would have been one of them, because that's not an easy number to get back.
It's true.
I could have that one, that'd be great.
Let's do a luck.
Thanks, man. Sure. I have to roll under my
Oh
right?
no!
Yeah.
That's a 2!
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, so you managed to save Colt's number. Plus side is you don't you're not bugged anymore, so that's good. Minus side is who's bugging you, girl?
Remember when I asked you if this was a safe place to talk?
Mm-hmm.
The person who bugged me is very good at keeping tabs on me. I need to know that this is safe. I don't want you getting in trouble.
Ex-boyfriend or something?
No. If I had to guess, I would say Colt.
Corpo. What do you do that you got some corpo interested in?
He wants me for the way I can write the truth, and how he wants me involved in certain instances to tell the truth that would not compromise my integrity.
Interesting. Nice as well. I apologize for wrecking your phone.
Okay. Part of the reason I need the Faraday cage was to see if we could find anything on who this asshole actually is.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
Well, the thing is that blocks signals coming in and out, so we wouldn't be able to search nothing but whatever's in there.
Which is so any information we might have been able to get from the bug.
It's gone.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's my bad.
That's okay, darling. Do
I
not
won't
sweat.
charge you nothing for it. If that's helpful. Since I fucked up.
That's really good business practice.
Yeah,
Should-
Kami's like, yeah, Nova. You're like a
Yeah, you can
saint or
tell
something.
Moxie was trying real hard to be polite. How long will it take you to build the cage? Without the mesh.
Once without the mesh, I can't build it without the mesh.
You need to get the mesh first.
I mean, that's pretty much the base part of it.
Technically,
And it-
you only need 5 panels.
That's true. But, I mean, tomato,
And it'll take you a
tomato.
couple of days
No, I think
to
it'll...
get a new one from someone else. If we can't
yes,
get the mesh.
that's correct. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, I know your girl here. Points to Kammi. I've seen you. Kammi says, Nova, lots of people have.
Damn.
Fair enough. I didn't know you were so frosty in real life. Fuck. I wouldn't have watched anything. Oh, he doesn't have a sword. I
He has a vape.
don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. He does seem like a vape guy.
Duh.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Jules.
Anyway, he says. So anyway, yeah, give me that stuff, and then I can make the cage, or I can put out, some feelers and try to get it myself.
Give me to the end of the day and I'll let you know.
Alright. Yeah, like I said,
Um,
I'm sorry, girl. And I tell you what, if you get that stuff for me, I will do whatever research you need on me. Depending on how long it takes.
That sounds... That sounds good. Can I ask you something, Miss Swag?
Of course.
And she
girl.
sits back
What
up
do you want?
on the table.
Mhm.
You're a very talented virtue artist.
I like to think so. I got some skills.
What do you know about the virtues that come out of... Oh god, shit. Is it the Glen? Is that where the Jackal's Lantern is? This is player me asking.
Roll a concentration, and I can tell you.
Oh, that was not good.
Oh, that was not good.
Oh, hey, but my concentration is. Okay, 12.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Glen.
About virtues coming out of the Glen.
He says, I got a few artists out there. And why? What are you looking for?
What if I was looking
specifically?
for... I am looking for black market virtues coming out of the Jackal's Lantern.
Black market virtues? Girl, damn, I didn't know you were into that kind of dark shit. Some black market virtues. I mean, yeah, there's dealers out there that do some fucking hardcore shit. I mean, stuff as low as, from incest to mutilation to murder. I mean, there's a lot of shit you can find out there.
that I'm looking for a very specific type, how would I go about getting in contact with someone?
You want to buy some?
I want to see if they have the specific thing I'm interested in.
What are you looking for?
Can I do a human perception on just... I suppose the trustworthiness of Swag. Like, if she were to tell him the truth, that she's looking for somebody, that he would understand that, as opposed to... Like, would he be more closed off to being like, I'm not going to help you get involved in that? But if she was like, no, I'm just looking for this as a black market interest thing, which would she have better success at dealing with? Does that make sense?
I'm having a hard time following exactly.
That's fair.
You're asking if Swag would be the type who would basically be okay with looking up this kind of information and not ratting you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Go ahead and roll your human perception.
I think I get +2 because my stress analyzer.
Mm-hmm.
Or is that true?
Yep.
Yeah, as long as you can hear his voice.
That's what I thought. Oh, of course, that's a friggin' empathy skill. It's okay. It's okay. It's a 19.
19's not bad.
I rolled a 9.
Jeez. Okay. Swag does not seem to be the most professional guy in appearance or demeanor. However, the way he has conducted his business seems to be very professional like. So I think that while the topic has thrown him off, he seems surprised. It's mostly because he didn't expect you to want to bring up this kind of topic. He hasn't shied away like a normal person you would expect looking for. If you talk to about looking for black market shit, they probably would have been like skin crawl out of the room or something by now. Mm-hmm. But he's still kind of engaged and kind of curious in what you're looking for.
Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, Swag. I'm writing a story on Newsat. They took out Shady Acres. I don't know why. I do know there was a girl involved. Her name is Jenny. As far as I know, she was taken to the Jackal's Lantern. I know it sells black market virtues. I don't know if she's alive, but if I can go there and give a description saying I'm looking for something with her type of person, I'm hoping that will at least let me know if she's alive or dead.
Damn, girl, that just got heavy as shit.
You didn't think my life was all just sunshines and rainbows, did you?
You live in nice cities, so no, that ain't possible here. Now, as far as Jackal's Lantern, that's some dark shit comes out of there. He looks around. I ain't never cut none of their shit. Alright, I don't do black market shit like that. It's honestly makes me uncomfortable. But, yeah, no, well, I heard of the beady artist who does that shit.
Are you
dude
going to
named...
give me a name?
Yeah,
Or how to talk
yeah,
to
yeah,
them?
Just give me a sec. Trying to remember.
Roll a concentration check. No, I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh my god.
I will punish you.
I know you will. I said it knowing that. This is where Moxie dies, guys. Claymores everywhere.
Yeah, he's a cat named Nosferatu. And
really
like,
leaning into that whole vampire thing, aren't they?
yeah, it's kind of their deal. I can get you in touch. I could get you a meeting, I suppose. But, girl, that's some dark shit. Look, I don't know what you know, but word on the street is they abduct their targets.
Swag. You saw them take her.
Yeah. I know.
Look. I'm fine doing shit on my own. I know what I'm getting into. I know what I'm risking on the lines of my life. I will take these fuckers down no matter what it takes. You don't have to. So know that I asked you this without expecting anything. Since you've seen the BD, are you able to send it to Nosferatu and ask about her specifically if she's still around?
Oh, God.
Is there a
Listen,
way you can do that safely?
if I start asking about one of the girls they took, no, I don't think that's gonna be good for me.
Okay. Then no, do that.
I don't trust that. Now,
Then a meeting it is.
that I could do for you. Say maybe you're interested in purchasing some BDs or
Mm-hmm.
maybe making one. I heard they take commissions.
You know, that is a good option to have. I'm going to talk with the rest of the group to make a decision
Alright, girl.
before picking either way.
You know where to find me?
Certainly do. I'm going to need your deeds again, darling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Give me your phone.
She hands him the...
He takes the phone. Kammi says, "Ah! Just make sure you don't do anything weird with it." He says, "Girl, I ain't gonna do anything weird. Jesus Christ." The girl acts like she's a fucking saint. She's got her titties all over the internet. Throws the phone back to you.
Is my friend. Do play nice.
Alright.
Thank you. I will let you know. And I will let you know about the cage, the mesh. God, why can't anything just go easy? Once. Once.
You know, life
No.
ain't like that. A nice city.
Really isn't. Wow. Is there anything else you need while I'm possibly scavenging?
I mean, let's see, I could always use more chips if you find those. Parts for BD Rees would be really helpful because I can repair the ones I got. Those are always helpful. Any sort of electronics really would help me out. Yeah. What I've been looking for would be a nice turret to get down here. Put it right there. Scare the shit out of any motherfucking gonk who tries to come down here. Make them piss their pants.
Hell
That
yeah.
would be cool.
I mean, I considered putting one on the roof of a bus, so yes. Absolutely.
Makes sense to me.
You'd have to get the second one because the first one, obviously.
Sure, you trick out your bus any way you want. I'm just throwing it out there what I need I'm willing to pay for.
I will keep my eyes open. I do appreciate all your help, Swag. Thank you.
No problem, girl. Now, yeah, I do have some BDs to cut, so
She looks at Kammi just kind of as a double check, like she didn't forget anything. She doesn't think so, considering the whole reason they came here got melted, but...
Yeah.
Well, you have the other phone.
What?
You guys have the other phone that you're going to get phone numbers off of.
That's why we wanted the cage.
Oh, yeah,
But you need the cage to...
to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We need that to do part of our mission, kind of.
Depending on how we do it.
Depends
Yeah.
on how we do it. Yeah, we got a day or two to figure that out.
Ah,
Yeah.
So we have to go scavenge.
it's all right.
That'll give you something to do.
Right?
Okay, so yeah, if Kammi doesn't give her a look of like, oh yeah, you forgot this thing,
She doesn't.
she'll all right. I will be in touch, Swag. You take care.
Stay frosty, girl.
Stay safe.
Always. I should say that more to you. You are getting yourself into a world of darkness.
Ooh.
Whole different system. Sorry,
All I
I
could
couldn't
think
help
of is
myself.
that's the quote.
Right.
Right
Could
there.
not help myself. She'll just kind of smirk and leave because I can't think of anything clever to say.
Okay, so you guys take off. Where do you go?
To the car. She'll
Okay.
call Colt.
Colt? Okay.
Yeah.
You call up Colt on your way to the car. Rings a few times. Howdy.
Colt, darling, it's Moxie.
You're the one who bought that blue archer, aren't you?
I am. It's running wonderfully.
Okay. Well, that's good to hear. I was a little worried when I heard you or saw you rang.
I actually have a question about locating some metal mesh screens.
Metal
scavenging?
mesh screen. Okay.
You know where a girl might be able to scavenge some?
Well, let me check my scrapyard out here and see what we can come up with. What are you using it for?
Faraday cage.
Faraday cage. Alright. Well, that is not what I expected to hear, but I will definitely take a look around. It might take me a few hours.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, you can call this number back.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot that I did not recognize this number, actually. So I would not
Mine.
have been curious about the archer.
When you heard my name, I assumed it was when you heard my name.
That is correct. That is what I meant.
Yeah, you know what? It's been a really busy kind of off day for everybody today.
I do believe you're right. Anyway, all right, sounds good. I will give you a call in a few hours.
All right, thank you, darling.
Click.
Okay. She's going to look into that. Probably best we go see Cass and Wraith and let them know what's happened.
Yeah.
Do you want to do you mind texting the boys to let them know?
Okay. Both of you
I can't.
guys get a text that says, "On our way back to my place."
Have I already dropped off the ammo and stuff?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
you
know.
were heading there.
What are you doing during the time?
Who, me?
Yes.
Who's you?
You.
Okay. I'm gonna drop off the ammo with Cass.
Okay.
And then I am going to call my number one fan and see what her and her boyfriend are up to.
Oh. Yeah, what was her name?
I'm not
she
sure
had
we
one.
ever found out.
Yeah.
No, I think we have a name.
We do, because I said it to her. It was like Emily or something.
So I know what I want to be doing during all this.
What do you want to be doing?
So, when I woke up and they started doing their things, I wanted to. Is there a pawn shop nearby?
There's probably like a nearby. Yeah, probably. Probably not too far, at least. Maybe
I mean,
a few
one I
blocks.
could walk to. Yeah. I want to buy a guitar.
A guitar?
Yes.
Nice.
A cheap one.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. Do. Oh, thank you for the sub
Thank you,
to Patient
Anonymous.
Zero. Appreciate that, Anon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh no, I just said Wraith gets a ride from a groupie.
I did have her.
I don't think you guys ever
And I
exchanged
feel
names.
like it was Emily,
Was it Emily?
Yeah, I
That does
think
sound familiar.
vaguely.
So,
I will go back and review the tape at some point.
So, Cass,
Yes.
the electronic guitar. You can find one there. It is a poor, less than child's-like quality to the guitar. Anything real is going to require you to either have to go for a fixer or find a night market.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Musical equipment is not exactly well manufactured or commonly manufactured, especially now.
Okay.
So it is
Gotcha.
incredibly hard to find a good guitar.
Gotcha.
You, like I said, you can find one, but it is a quality less than a child's guitar.
Yeah, which is bad.
One of the Kmart ukuleles.
Yeah, it's not going to be something I can even practice with, really. I could practice with an air guitar almost just as well.
Right.
Pretty much.
I will call Rex.
Okay. You call up Rex.
Yeah.
All right. Rex says, gives you a call, or I'm sorry, answers your call. Says, hey, you guys are all over me today. What's up?
Well, I heard you're moving, so I wanted to catch you before you left. Or just, I guess we need things today.
Maybe taking precautions. I don't know if I'm leaving yet. We'll see.
You got any lines on a guitar, or know somebody who can get me one?
Guitar, huh? Well, interesting that you should mention that. I definitely heard of a band that we could maybe procure it from.
Oh. Okay.
Would be a little bit of a job, but if you, I could tell you what, if you get me the rest of the gear, I'll let you take the guitar.
Does that have a timeline? Because got a lot going on right now.
No timeline. No timeline.
Okay.
I mean, we can make it faster and the output will be higher. I mean, obviously the guitar won't be the only concession that I could give to you
Right.
for such a job.
Okay.
And I want to
Yeah.
put out there that this band are a bunch of fucking gonk motherfuckers.
Oh. Okay.
Little street punks. Causing issues.
For us here in Kabuki
Yeah.
or the Nook.
The Nook. Yeah. Dragging
Okay.
all sorts of heat out here. And causing people, that I consider clients, some issues. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much in detail.
Yeah.
On the horn. But pretty good work, I'd say.
All right.
We can discuss deets later, but
Yeah.
keep that out there.
No, that's good to know. I might need to get something.
All right.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course. You keep it frosty out there.
Yeah, stay frosty. You as well.
Hands up.
It's the Kabuki All-Stars. Just kidding.
Right now, 2 out of 3 are already gone, so
That's why the job is easy, he just said.
I started this day trying to make it to where we had less jobs, and now we've gotten like 3 new ones.
Well, to be fair, I did not take the job.
It's true.
The plan was
It's
not
just
to
an
get my phone
option.
fried and the cage, okay?
Right.
So, that being said.
I can only think of 2 more jobs. Anyway, we can fast forward to a few days to this meeting. I feel like that's something we should try to get out of the way. Or unless
Yeah,
you
I
guys
mean-
have stuff to do.
I need to, it just depends on if we're going to try to scavenge for the screen or not, I feel like.
Yeah, Moxie was gonna update everybody at this current meeting today. That was her plan.
Okay, so why don't we just zoom over to that unless you have something else to do?
Looks at Wraith.
Wraith might.
Oh, I've got people to do, but not.
Oh, you're
People
gonna
to do.
I mean, that's fine. We can make a roll for this and, get through it. Unless you have anything in particular you want to talk to them about.
Hey, didn't they do a scavenging thing that we can...
So do
Yeah,
a-
there's a scavenging supplement that we could be using.
That's true. We did do a scavenging, or we can use this scavenging Night City if you guys would like to do that.
That might be a quicker way to get the screens.
I actually kind of like that idea.
I'm not sure how much time we have this. How much time do we still have?
Roughly
Yeah.
more. Oh wait.
If we would have started later, we would have another hour, but we didn't.
Well, I was just
so.
thinking this might
Let's-
be good to end at the end of the meeting and then move into scavenging next episode.
I mean, that's fine.
Or meeting and
Yeah,
Or
scavenging. Because I do
Start
like
the
using
meeting
this
next
supplement.
episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to.
Let's end to
I mean,
see how Wraith did with his
Yeah, let's roll.
Yeah,
Do-
that'll decide
Right.
how if.
Let's see if
Let's
this.
end there.
Yeah.
You know how I said I was done spinning IP?
Do you have the skill for SEX?
I don't.
Hey, let's use this digital dating here. So
I
go
know. I
ahead.
really want to.
Let's do it right now. Evens or
Okay.
odds.
Nice.
Rolling.
Roll D10.
I
Give
have
me evens
even.
or odd. Evens. Roll another D10.
Even. Same number.
Dang.
What is that number?
4.
4. Oh, you guys go out to Morrow Rock together. What is okay? Morrow Rock. Let's see. Roll a D6.
A D6, you say?
Uh-huh.
I have a fancy D6. I got a 4 on that too. That's 3 4s in a row.
On 2 different dice.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost
With you in,
well,
with you in
twos
fours.
last time. Now it's
Okay.
4.
Right?
Okay, I'm gonna roll all these and then I'll tell you. So
Okay.
go ahead and roll another d10.
This time I got a 5, so we're good. I broke the curse.
Oh, shoot. I was getting worried.
Okay. Okay, roll a d6.
1. I had to figure out if that was the 1 or the 6.
Is that the Cyberpunk dice?
These are the Shadowrun ones.
Oh. Well, that's why it hates you.
I know.
Okay. Okay. Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Now I'm worried.
This sounds great.
Amazing. This is
I'm
gonna be
super
great.
excited.
I'm really hoping that this ends in me having a place to stay tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back to Kinner's.
Hold on. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm trying to get to this thing. Oh, this is ridiculous.
Love it.
That sounds about right.
Love it.
Yeah.
Where's the background? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so give me 3 rolls on the tragic love affair table. Okay, so go ahead and roll. Just give me a second. Roll d10.
9,
Okay,
I think
roll
that's
another
okay.
d10.
8,
Okay, roll another d10.
9.
Okay. All right, so
Can't remember if I
okay, I'm gonna just start this and we'll continue rolling because it's actually kind of a lot more left. So you guys, you and that girl, she tells you about this boat that she has procured down by the Del Coronado Bay that you guys are going to, that she says, let's go sail it out to Morro Rock. So you guys meet up, and as you guys are, sailing out to Morro Rock, she proceeds to go in to tell you about all of her past loves. Pretty much out of the gate immediately. She tells you about how she's always cut out of the actions. 2 of her 3 previous boyfriends just bring her into whatever work they're doing, and before the payout happens, she's just completely cut out. And the last one, she tells you, tragically was murdered in the middle of the combat zone. And that is how the date is so far. That's the very beginning of the date. In the middle of the date, we'll roll 1d6.
6.
Was that the boyfriend you met then that's dead now?
It might be.
I feel at least this is crazy enough that it's keeping his mind off of anything else.
That's the goal.
That's fair. Okay, roll a... Okay. Roll d10.
8.
Okay, roll another d10.
6.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You tell me more about your tragic past with your lovers.
The last story about her lover getting killed brings her into how close she was to her old family, which kind of grew up in these kind of makeshift shelters for refugees from the war. That's how she grew up as a kid, in these kind of like huge, kind of like a bunker where she had to largely scavenge. Well, I mean, they were given like rations of kibble and stuff growing up, and she goes in to talk about her, her mom and how pretty she was, even though they had to grew up in this kind of desolate, almost pseudo desolate environment, and her father, who really tried to man up and get their family together, but could just never get his stuff to work out, and her brother and their kind of the relationship they had, where he kind of like was more annoyed with her than anything, and but they eventually kind of grew close, and all of this kind of just builds up to the point where that entire like colony was destroyed by a corporate takeover, and her entire family was murdered. You guys talk about this as you arrive on the beach of Moral Rock, and start walking along the beach together. She tells you about how her entire family was murdered.
I like to imagine this is the point where he gets the text saying, "Hey, we're going to meet back at Kammi's place."
No, I while she's telling the story, like as we're coming ashore, I'm gonna send a like panic text to Moxie's phone, because that was the last phone that I had contact with.
Like, get me out of here.
The one that's torched.
Call me and tell me to leave, that you need me. I need you back. All right, so
Yes.
go ahead and roll
Oh my God.
a d6.
Alright.
This is the end of the date.
1.
No.
It goes really well.
Roll
Viewer.
roll a d10.
1.
Okay. All right. So, you guys, spend the trip back across the bay towards back to Night City, rowing out there. Nothing incredibly eventful and she seems to have exhausted her story, her tragic backstory. And there's like an awkward silence that, hey, thanks for the
Jay.
raid, Jack. Appreciate it,
Yeah,
buddy.
thank you.
Thanks, man.
Woo.
Good to see you. Been a while.
Right?
Hey,
What
Austin.
are you guys coming in from?
Yeah, what are you guys playing?
Austin drinks Fanta. Yeah, what were you guys playing? Just continue while I wait. So do you spend a lot of the Spider-Man Web of the Shadows?
Ooh, nice. Web of Shadows is awesome.
I actually don't know anything about it. Is it good?
Yeah, I liked it.
Cool.
And
You
Saints
ever
Row
played the
boss
Shattered
actor.
Dimensions game?
Yeah, we're playing Cyberpunk Red as we do every Saturday.
Whoop, whoop.
Cyberpunk Saturday with Saves vs. Death.
And Spider-Man Saturdays.
Yeah.
Web of Shadows has
Right?
the best combat. Cool. Well, very nice.
I think I have Shadows. I will let you borrow sometime.
Right now we're going
That's awesome.
onto one of the supplemental material where our Wraith
Just been
here
on the worst date
has
ever.
gone on. No, just a weird date. Yes, we are ready for it and very
Yeah.
excited for it.
You're darn right.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to raid you. I haven't really raided anybody for a little bit.
Been a weird couple of weeks,
It has been.
Yeah.
but soon.
But we will.
Soon. I like the rogue emoji.
Yeah. That's really cool.
So, on your way back, you spend the boat trip in this kind of awkward silence where she seems to almost be kind of crying to herself. But she eventually, like, I guess, kind of, the music's awesome. This is Karl Casey? Yeah, with White Bat Audio. You can look him up on YouTube. Lots of free stuff that you can use on your streams. Just to tribute him. He's very cool. Or him or her or they. I don't know. But, so she seems to kind of clear up about halfway through, and at the end of the date, like as you approach the shore, she tells you about how much she loved this date and how much she really, really wants to see you again.
I'm gonna drop my vox just a little bit into that honey tone.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I'd love to see you some more too.
Okay. She...
I had a good time, and you know what? It's important to me that we truly know each other. So I value this time that we've spent together.
She, her, like, face shows that her heart is visually melting. And she says, yeah. Yeah. And then she leans forward to plant a kiss on your lips.
I kiss her back passionately.
Okay. Do a quick, I guess, conversation roll.
Conversation?
It seems
All
weird.
right.
There's no seduction skills, so fuck you guys.
Look, you have to
What about
like
play
talk your way
instrument?
to that, okay?
Oh.
Can't just listen the whole time.
Exactly.
I should have spent all my luck.
Look.
Hey, can I just do it since I haven't used it yet and the session's almost over?
Sure. It's not... Yeah,
There's still time left.
there's still time.
All right, I'll
Spend
just
it
take
all.
the 16 without spending my luck.
Okay.
If
All
I
right.
spent my luck, though, it would have been a lot better.
Okay. So you guys, end up going back to her place at the end
Nice.
of the night.
And
Where-
we have a nice evening together.
Yeah, where she proceeds to tell you about games that her family used to play together.
Like D&D.
Good.
Yes.
like Yahtzee, probably.
I will listen intently.
Do the Grand Theft Auto. That's
a lot of
so
Scrabble.
interesting.
Yes.
Scrabble. There we go. Yeah.
Wraith keeps trying to leave hints for her, and she's just not getting it.
Like, bedroom. That's Scrabble, I think.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
And
I'm so glad we
your
did
night,
this.
yeah, that was amazing. Eventually, you get a text from Kammi midway through, that says, "Hey, we're at my house."
I will secretly text back, see you there in the morning.
All right. So,
Oh.
I guess, what do you guys do? Kammi reports back to you, Moxie, and says, "I guess he's not coming till the morning."
Okay. Possibly means until tomorrow. So, or the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, do you just want to meet up tomorrow then?
Well, I expect Colt will get back to me in a few hours, but yeah, I can go scavenge on my own. That's fine.
Well, I mean, we can pick up Cass and go all together.
Yeah, let's go pick up Kaz.
Okay.
We'll let Wraith have, a couple days to do his thing.
Okay. So you guys go, and I kind of think this is where we should wrap it up for the night. How do you guys feel?
Sure.
That's a good
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
because we'll do the meeting and the scavenging, and
Yeah, we'll take care of all
I'm
that
sure
next session.
combat, because we can't make it more than a couple of days without
Yeah.
getting shot at.
You guys have gone for a long time. And yes, we all love tabletop roleplay here, Austin.
I hate it. It's the worst.
And I'm glad that you're here to enjoy it with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
If you want to catch up on what the hell is going on in this crazy game,
Yeah. We actually have it on YouTube.
we have all of our previous episodes on YouTube. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Lumo RPG.
Yes, thank you.
Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank
Yes.
you very
Also,
much.
we are changing our start time
Yes.
back
Yes.
so that the Janiac crew, feel free to drop in on us anytime you want. That way, you know.
It won't be at the end of the stream either. It'll be
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be more towards the beginning.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or middle, maybe. But
Right.
anyway.
But still, it might work out better. We'll see how
More
it goes.
time.
Yeah, we'll see how it
Yeah.
goes. We're pushing it back to 10 Eastern.
Nice. Thank you for
Hey,
resubbing.
thanks for the sub,
Hey,
buddy.
thank you.
Aw,
Yeah.
Jay.
Awesome.
Very cool of you. We have yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a wild game hours.
Yes.
Lots
And
of
if you
weird
want to
stuff
join our
happens.
Discord, we are always happy to talk about tabletop gaming and share
That's
tips
true.
and advice and answer questions.
Yes.
So
join us
yeah.
there, and we are
Yeah.
always chatting about weird stuff.
Yeah.
That's
Just
true.
like we
You
are
need to
on
do
stream
more
as
chatting.
well. Hey, thank you for the
Oh.
gift.
Thank you
Oh,
so
that's-
much.
Look at that.
Janiac. Appreciate
That's
it.
sweet. Thank you.
damn, dude.
Whoa.
What?
Dang.
That got
Thank you,
crazy.
Chubbin.
Yeah. Awesome.
For sure.
What just happened?
We got
Maniac
our
gifted a
gifted
couple
subs.
subs, and then Chubbins gifted like a bunch of subs.
Oh,
Oh,
thank you guys all
notes
so
are
very
coming in so
much.
slow. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks, Chubbins. Thanks, Janiac. Appreciate that, guys.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
that's
Thank you.
It's
awesome.
really awesome of you.
It really helps support what we do here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Thank you. Let's do some IP for the night. Maybe
Yeah.
30 IP.
Nice.
Yeah.
It did go on a date after all.
Let's do 50 to make up for the previous session as well. Thank you for the cheer, Pangy1309. That's really awesome of you guys. Thank you.
I mean, you went on a date, but I got tank steeds. I think
The
I
date
think
was
we
so
both
funny.
won here.
Yeah.
I'm glad
It was a
we
good
finally
night for
got to use
everybody.
that supplement. Hey, thanks. Oh,
Oh,
man.
Oh my
Thank you
god,
so
guys!
much.
Thank you so
Wow.
much.
Jeez.
Yeah, crazy.
Dang,
Insane.
Janiac.
We
thanks,
appreciate
man.
it a lot, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, appreciate that. Very cool. Bee Skittle Echo, Time to Float Show, Birdie Ghost, Jittery Lemur, man,
I love the name
We're gonna
Jittery
have
Lemur.
so
John
many
John.
to
Yeah.
Gladys Gormley. I'm butchering these. Saints Flow, Aaron Dill,
Not me.
Lumo RPG, and
It's not you
Drinks
yet.
Fanta.
That is a good point.
Welcome
I
to
will
the
try
family, guys.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
And hello. Yeah, lots of love. That's cool.
We appreciate it so much. No choo choo.
no choo choo.
There's a thing that says that we're close to getting a hype train.
Yeah.
Oh no. Hey, if we get a hype train, we will do the choo choo. That's just gonna happen.
Hades,
He's
you're
trying
not
to push
helping.
it. Hades is trying to push us towards the choo
We
choo.
did.
Hey, thanks for joining the Discord. We really appreciate that. Yeah,
That means a lot. Thank you so much.
it does. That should let you
We
know,
got a
like,
hype
anytime
train
we're
at the very end.
doing something. You know, we do a
Insane.
lot of stuff.
Yeah, and when we
Weekly
post
trivia.
the podcast and everything.
Yeah, we post and all that stuff comes up on YouTube. And you can find the YouTube link in there. Probably easier there than anywhere else. Are we on the... Wait,
About-
is
Yeah,
it
we
the
are.
train? Is it the train?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're totally on the train.
We're on the
Yeah.
train? Okay, we got to do this. On the count... on
God.
go. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Choo choo!
Choo! So ridiculous.
And you guys are welcome for that, by the way.
That's very
Yeah.
We're
cool.
done. And
Thank
then
you.
like 15 minutes later, we're like,
Got a hype
thank you
train
guys
at
so
the
much.
end.
It's so amazing. We
Is this
appreciate
we're
it.
at a level 4 hype train already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened,
Yeah, how
but
do we
yes.
skip up to a level 4 without the 1 through 3?
We're over.
I don't know. It just told me, it was like, you're so close.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
Oh my god. Ah!
Tier 5?
Oh my
What's
god.
going
We've
on?
got so many
Soon
subs.
our power cannot be
Curio
matched.
Shell, CSL Football, Karma,
Mom.
Absorbent Panda,
Absorbent Panda.
which is maybe my favorite name.
It's good to have you back. I don't know. Jerry Lemur was pretty good though.
That's
True.
true.
Whoa.
Oh,
Level
crap.
4 complete.
Level 4.
So what do we do for
Thank
level
you so
5?
much.
I
I don't know.
Final level.
I need
Let's
my
do the
scouter.
dance. Let's do the dance, everybody. Come
All
on,
right.
come on.
What are we doing?
Do just this.
The level
For
5
level
dance.
Level
You
5
act like
dance.
you don't know.
We've never gotten there.
I don't know.
You should know this.
We're kind of making this up on the spot. We've
Oh my god.
Right?
never really done it before.
Usually there's more role playing and less dancing.
It usually is. This is usually a very heavily role playing.
People tonight, but
Oh.
Well, you know, with how dark the previous episode ended and
Oh my God,
this
yeah.
one started, it's nice to end this one with us screwing around.
It's true. This
Yeah.
Is, this story gets kind of dark sometimes. Oh, I'm glad that you enjoy the energy.
Right.
We tried it. We try. During the game, it's a little bit different. We have a hard time responding to everything, but we try.
Yeah.
yeah,
We do make it.
for sure.
Because requires a lot of.
Otherwise, we're
engagement.
just idiots like this, so.
That's true. In general, we're pretty stupid, so at least entertaining to watch. I like to think.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I was just looking over to see. I was like, "Who can we raid?" Usually it's Janiac. Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, well, he just rated us. so-
Right.
Yeah, that's
Rats.
The whimsy.
As long as the whimsy balances, I,
like
think we're
to think
good.
So, yep.
We're good.
Let us do raid somebody, I suppose. Who
Yeah.
should we raid?
Does anyone have a
Yeah,
suggestion?
does anybody have a suggestion for who to raid?
Yeah, do you guys have a friend that's streaming right now?
Yeah. Saltiest
Saltiest Bun?
Bun. All right.
All right.
Amazing. Done.
Yep.
Sounds great.
Maltese
That is my
bun.
kind of
That
people.
sounds-
Oh wait,
Some-
I'm doing this from the wrong one. Shut up.
Yes.
Raid saltiest bun.
Oh yeah,
you for
there's a
clipping
dance
that.
clip.
Oh shit. Raid.
Thank you.
When I make a
saltiest
best of
bun.
video, that clip will be in there. I promise.
Okay, we have created the raid. I'm gonna switch to
Woo!
our ending screen, but we'll still be here, and you can still hear us chat. But I just want to make
Yeah.
sure that our
And thank you
Patreons get
guys
the
so much for
proper
joining.
Yeah, thanks for
attribution.
coming over and
Yeah,
hanging
thank
out.
you so much.
Yes,
everybody.
thank you.
So
We'll
I
still
really
be around here.
appreciate you. As always, come back next week if you can. All right, let's get this raid commenced. Here we go. Raiding now.